Hey y'all, welcome to Game Day with Heavy Cardboard, where we're going to be talking, teaching, and playing all kinds of games, giving our take from a heavy gamer's perspective. So tonight, we're going to feature the all-time classic Martin Wallace game, Brass, as, well, y'all know, right? So, there's been a lot of requests for us to do a playthrough of the game, both from patrons and from various other places, so we thought, yeah, we don't want to disappoint, so we're going to go ahead and bust that out tonight. So the copy that we're playing is published by Eagle Gryphon Games from 2007. The only changes in what we're going to be playing is we're going to be using poker chips instead of Martin Wallace money because
tiddlywinks.
Yeah, because tiddlywinks, exactly. So yeah, no Martin Wallace money, all right? There is a new version coming out, and we don't have access to it, and graphically it's different, but outside of that, mechanically, if you want to see how it's played, that's kind of what tonight is about. Graphically, it's 2007 version, so have fun with it. So happy to be joined, as y'all know, my wife and co-host, Amanda, and a couple regulars now from the podcast and live stream. So we have Ash.
Hello!
And we have Adrian from the Maha Game Group, Game Guys podcast. Yes. I apologize.
Quite all right.
All right.
Hi, everybody.
So we definitely encourage y'all to interact with us throughout chat, throughout the play tonight. During teaching, probably going to be focused on teaching the game, so I may miss questions. So if there's anything that y'all see in the meantime, feel free. Otherwise, ask them once we get started, and we'll rock and roll. Cool? Okay. All right. So, caveat. It's been a little bit since I played. Went through the rules for a couple hours. We should be fine, but yeah. Anyway, cool.
Peanut Gallery, be on point.
Yeah. You have a job tonight. All right?
You have one job.
Yeah. Ooh, actually, you have a job every night. Well, yeah. Especially. All right. All right. Cool. So let's go ahead and get started. All right.
Welcome to 18th century Lancashire. The world is about to change from something we would call almost medieval to what we now know as the modern world. This change will be called the Industrial Revolution, although it will take historians a while to come up with that name. Lancashire became the center of the cotton industry in this period, through the inventiveness of Crompton, Arkwright, and Watt, among others. Steam power was combined with new machines, cotton mills were built, and mines were sunk to greater depths to provide the coal for these energy-hungry contraptions. Moving coal required canals, then railways, and so the circular dance continued with innovation leading to innovation. Brass is my attempt to tell a little of this story in game form. The name comes from the saying, where there's muck, there's brass.
Cool. All right. Ash has really?
Oh no.
Let's start.
All right.
Unplug it.
Let's reboot this thing.
Yep, real quick. Oh, the joys of live.
I'm out.
We really need a remote that turns it off.
Yep. All right,
I can't believe it doesn't have one. That's nice.
I know, it doesn't turn it off. It's so stupid. In the chat.
Power on, action flashing, and action.
Nope. All right, guys, give us a second. We'll get there. Hold on. Oh.
New desktop soon.
All right. Yes, seriously, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Unplug it from back there. Unplug it from the laptop.
Yep.
All right, go ahead. No, plug it back in.
Yep. At least they can hear you saying there's
I know,
difficulties.
right?
And they can see us.
Right. Well, the funny thing is Infamous Stream, we had the issue with the audio. Now it's the video. Yeah. Oh, the joys of live. All right, unplug it again.
All right.
All because of live. Plug it back in, Ash.
There it is.
All right.
Crisis averted.
See? Less panic this time. All right. Hey, look at that. We have a camera. That's weird.
Brad says for somebody to spot him some dollar bills. So dollar
Right?
bill, y'all.
Seriously, right? All right. Excuse me a minute. All right. So let's have fun with it. All right. So we have brass, right? Raise of hands. Who all's played it before? Yeah. All right. Did y'all raise your hands? Anybody? Anybody back home? All right. Cool. Check it out.
Need to put the chat on.
Oh yeah, I do. Good call. Give me a moment. I will address that. Hey.
Chat
there
must
y'all
be
are.
added.
All right. Cool. All right. So brass takes place over 2 periods. There's the canal period, and then there's the rail period. The important thing to know here is about halfway through the game, and by about I mean halfway through the game, the canal period. All the canals, all the connections that you've made get wiped off the board. Okay? All level 1 enterprises that are out on the board, industries, get wiped off the
Yeah,
board. They
I-
go away
I
after
think
they're scored.
I played this once, I think. I remember not being very happy about that.
Right, because Tony was my co-host at
Uh-huh,
that point,
yep.
so he and I were the ones that were hammering out the plays of this.
Yep.
So that's the important thing to remember, all right? So don't get attached to that and be ready to basically mostly be
Play again.
reset, all right? So the goal of the game is victory points. So everybody has victory point markers that are out here, all right? We don't need them until halfway point of the game, and then they'll stay out here, and then end game we'll use them again. So we're just going to keep them off to the side. So this track that you see on the outside of the board on the left-hand side does double duty. It both tracks victory points, which are the large numbers, and it also tracks income, which is the small number. Trust me when I say we can see it fine. So there's that. All right, so talking about the board here for a minute. We have turn order over in Adrian's corner up there, and we'll randomize that before the start of the game. All the money, with one minor exception of if you owe money during the income phase, all money that we spend in a given turn will go up into the amount spent area, and that's going to drive turn order.
Okay.
All right, whoever spends the least in a given turn will then become first player, or for the next turn, so on and so forth, keeping relative position if tied.
Okay.
All right, so then we have the demand tracks for both coal and iron. We have just the costs on how much it costs to build canals as well as rail. We have the draw deck. We have the foreign market, which is represented here, and demand of that foreign market here on that track. So now let's talk about the main spot on the board. There are 3 off-board locations which represent kind of further out than the scope of the game, and that's Scotland, we have Yorkshire, pudding, and the Midlands. All right, now all 3 of these represent open ports already. That'll make sense here in a little bit. On the main part of the board, you have 19 locations that are buildable by player industries. Connected to those, you have river marks or river tracks as well as railroad tracks. During the canal phase, wait for it, we'll be building canals. During the rail phase, there won't be any canals, there will only be building rail. Important to note, there are a few locations on the board, and yeah, there's a few different locations. So for instance, Birkenhead is only available during the rail phase, for
Right.
instance. Same with Barrow and Furness. Is it me, or does over in Jolly Good England, they have the best names of any place on earth?
They have the best town names,
They
absolutely.
really
Bar
do,
none.
right? I mean, this is nuts. Anyway, sorry, I got sidetracked. I appreciate that. Anyway, so that kind of gives a rough layout of what you're looking at on the board. Each city on the board has different industry spaces pictured on them, and they have different numbers of industries that are available to be built on those spaces. So for instance, Ellesmere Port, it only has a port location, so we can only build ports. Whereas Manchester here has room for 4 different things that can be built: ironworks, cotton mills, coal mines, etc., etc. There are 4 that can be built at any given time. Yeah, so I think that's good enough to talk about the board. Now let's talk about how the game actually works. So The game, as I said, is divided over 2 periods. You have a canal period and a railroad period. They are very similar, but there are differences. I'm mostly going to talk about the canal phase, and then when we reach the railroad phase, I'll talk about the differences there for the most part. I may branch over a little bit, but you get the idea. The game is played over turns. I'm not going to say that there's an X amount of turns because basically the timer of the game is the draw deck of the cards. So it's a pretty big deck. We're going to remove 6 cards after we all have been dealt 8 cards to begin with. We'll discard 6, set them aside, and then that's the deck. When the deck runs out, we then continue playing cards from our hands. Once we've played all the cards from our hands, that triggers the end of the canal phase.
Okay.
The end of the canal phase, we'll do scoring, we'll reset, get ready for the railroad phase. We'll do it again during the railroad. At the end of the deck again, we'll only remove 2 cards that time. And then score, that's the end of the game. And whoever scores the most points, congrats, you're the winner.
Okay.
Cool? Makes sense? All right. So each turn is broken up into 4 different phases, right? 3, 4. Yeah, there's 4 different phases. All right. Sorry.
Trust your instinct.
Do what?
I said trust your first instinct.
Yeah. There's essentially 3 phases. So the first thing is we're going to draw cards, 8. We're going to set 6 aside, and then whoever's the first player takes their actions. The action phase is the main meat of the game, the overwhelming meat. So we're going to get our cards, and then we're going to go into the meat of the game. So what that is first off, we're going to collect income.
Unplug?
Yep.
Okay.
Try it again. Sorry, guys. At least I saw it this time.
Yeah.
You can keep teaching.
I kind of... Nope, it's going to have to be unplugged again. And then really work. You know what? Ash, do me a favor and turn that fan on there and have it blow on it. Not too loud, though. There you go. And see if that works.
It is a little warm.
It is warmer than normal, isn't it?
I just mean this box is warm.
No, it's
is it?
warmer than normal in
Throw
here
it on
anyway.
top of the cloud lifters, since they're metal.
Yep.
See if that'll help as a heat sink.
Yep.
Sorry, y'all. Give us a second again. I expect tips this time. Not like wear a coat when it's cold. or
That's a
anything
tip.
Like that. Unplugged?
Oh, excuse me. Now unplugged.
Plug it back in.
Yep.
Not an auspicious start.
Yeah.
It's okay.
A lot of muck.
Hey, it is where
Well.
there's muck, there's brass.
Yep.
There you go.
Whew. So, little side story, real quick. So the reason we're building the desktop is to be able to convert from HDMI cameras into USBs requires HDMI recorders, right? Little devices. A couple $100 a piece, whatever. They're really finicky. So we won't have that problem when we have the desktop. So, we'll deal with it. Sorry about that, y'all. Hey, the good news is we're not getting paid for this, right?
Yeah.
All right, so as I was saying, so the different phases of a turn, we're going to get income first and foremost. So everyone starts at 0 on the income track. So income, you get nothing and you like it, all right? Everyone starts with $30. So again, we're using poker chips instead of Martin Wallace money because tiddlywinks. All right, so the second thing that's going to happen then is the main actions. Now, for your main actions, you have 5, well, technically you have 6. The 6th is pass. I play a card and don't do anything. You're in bad shape if that's the case, so we won't talk about that much, all right? All right. So first and foremost, let's talk about taking loans, because that's really simple, and Tony is here in spirit. So, taking loans, what is it? Okay, you can take $10, $20, or $30. Yes, I know it's pounds. Bear with me, I'm American. So, you take 10, 20, or $30. Now, if you look on the track, you can see how there's different colors. There's light, there's dark spaces, light, dark, etc., etc. And then all of these change color individually, whereas there's groups through here. So if, for instance, I am up here at 49 and I want more money to be able to build more industry. How do I take a loan? If I say I take 10 bucks, I drop to the next color, down. 20, I drop to the next color. 30, I drop to the next color.
Wow.
So it obviously, it hurts more if you're up here at 51 as opposed to 49 because you don't have as, or, you know,
Gotcha.
you drop to the next color.
You drop to the top of the next color, not to the relative position.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
All right, so 10, 20, or 30, boom, that's your action. Now, to take an action, everyone's going to have 8 cards in their hand. It does not matter what card you play. You discard a card, it doesn't matter what it is, okay? So you just must discard a card. That's one of your actions. Now, on your turn, you're going to take, potentially, you're going to play 2 cards. You may be taking 2 actions, which I'll get into that more here in a bit. But usually it's going to be play a card, take an action. Then play a card, take a second action. Then the next player clockwise around the table. Make sense? Cool. All right. So that's taking a loan. So now we're going to jump into the hardest part, which is also the meat of the game, but it's also the most tricky, I think is a good way to put it, and that's building industry. So now if you guys take a look at both mine and Ash's area, so me here, Ash up there, you're going to see that we're using these handy dandy player aids, and I was a terrible human being and forgot who to credit on this. Do you remember who it was?
Nope.
All right, so yeah, so on BGG, somebody made these 8-9 years ago, so they work really well. So we're going to use them, especially for y'all to be able to see what it looks like on it. Normally, you have 5 stacks of counters. So the stacks would be like to where, like that, that's all my cotton mills, okay? But, as it were, there we go. So we have different stacks. There's 5 different industries that we may build on a given time. We have cotton mills, we have coal mines, we have ironworks, we have shipyards, and we have ports. You must always build left to right, top to bottom. Although top to bottom really doesn't matter because they're all
All the
ones
same.
or zeros, right? All right, so we have an example set up over here because there are 5 requirements enabled to build an industry regardless of what industry it is. So the first one, and the example that we're going to use is indulge me, and let's say I didn't have any of those left. I'm at a level 2 cotton mill, and I want to build a cotton mill here in Oldham. So I'm going to put this out here to show you guys here in Oldham. All right. So you might be asking yourself,
Self.
thank you, what are the 5 requirements in order to build? All right. Well, first and foremost, you have to play the right card. All right. So let's talk about the cards now. There are 2 different types of cards in the game. There are location cards. Locations, wait for it, name a location on the board. It's going to name one of the 19 buildable spots out on the board. And so here, just to show you guys an example, there's a bunch of locations. And then there are industry cards. Now, the industry cards in the top left-hand corner, they have what are the different types of industry. So there's cotton mills, there's more cotton mills apparently. I should have obviously
more
set
cotton
the
mills.
deck. All right, there's ironworks, et cetera, et cetera.
The
All right.
aforementioned industries.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right. So, getting back to the example, I want to build in Oldham. I not only want to build in Oldham, I want to build a cotton mill in Oldham. So, I'm going to name what the 5 criteria are, and then I'm going to go through what those mean in English. Okay. Number 1, you have to play a card that allows you to build there. Okay. So, then you must match the symbol in the space where the industry counter you intend to build. So, for instance, getting ahead of myself again. All right, 3rd,
Stay on target.
You must be able to move coal to that location if needed. Then take an iron cube if needed. And last but not least, be able to pay enough money to be able to afford to build what it is you're building. All right, so we'll take those one or two at a time. So play a card that allows you to build there. So let's talk about this. So to be able to build in a location, you must have a network that you connect to be able to build there, to be able to play the industry card. This is the confusing part, okay, or one of. The industry card, this says I want to build a cotton mill.
Right.
I must have my network, my infrastructure built to be able to build it.
Okay.
Okay, so for instance, I have my network being yellow. I could build this cotton mill here in Manchester because I have a canal connected to it. That makes sense, right?
Right.
Totally. So if I wanted to build this here, I could. We're good to go by playing that card. Good. However, let's say I don't want to build it there. I want to build it in Oldham. So if I play this card, I'm sorry, thank you for playing. You cannot do that. Why, you might ask? It is not my network. So if you look, I have canal here. Ash has his canal there. I cannot build there using that card. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Right.
All right. I should note that each connection can only have one piece of cardboard.
Gotcha.
So meaning one person can claim one network there, one connection.
The link, yeah.
Thank you. All right. However, if I had played the Oldham card, I don't have to have my network there. I can build at that location regardless.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Amanda, you look perplexed.
I am perplexed, but continue.
Okay. So, play the Oldham card, I can build there. Okay?
Yep.
Conceivably. To build this, I must be my network connected.
Gotcha.
Okay? All right, cool. So that's step one. The second is match the symbol of the space with the industry counter. All right, so right here, there are two locations in which I can build. I can build a cotton mill or a coal mine in this one. I can build a cotton mill or a coal mine in this one, so that matches. Okay, good. However, over here in Liverpool, in these port locations, I cannot build a cotton mill there. It's a port or a ship work or a port, and that's it. Pretty simple. No need to waste time. Be able to move coal to that location if needed. All right, so now getting back to my example here. If it was a level 1 cotton mill, notice it does not have any coal symbol on it. It has a price in which is required to be able to build it, which we'll talk about here in a minute. It shows... Sorry, guys. Patience will be tested tonight, I have a feeling. You know what we may... If we don't stop recording, we just reboot it.
Yeah.
It'll still go.
We can stop this broadcast, just don't stop the whole thing, and as soon as we come right back, it'll
Even if we reboot?
Yeah. It's on YouTube. It's not anything to do with us.
You know what?
We'll be right back, guys.
Give us 3 minutes,
Yeah.
and we'll be right back and see if we can actually cure this problem once and for all. So give us a second, all right?
After a word.
Hey, welcome back. Let's see if that fixes the problem, shall we? All right. So we'll give you all a second to come on back. Everyone go to the restroom. Everyone good. We're ready to rock and roll now. Yeah? Hopefully. All right. And this is why you don't see a lot of people doing live streaming of this stuff. That's all right. So, all right, cool. Here we go. All right, let's rock and roll, shall we? Oh, wait, no, Adrian's leaving us forever.
No.
Oh, all right, cool. All right, good deal. All right. So, where were we? We were talking about building. So, let me start back over real quick. 5 things. Play a card that allows you to build there. Again, location, you can build there. If it's a industry, you must be connected via your own network to be able to build there. Okay. Second thing, you have to match the what you can build with that. All right. The third thing is you must be able to move coal. So that's where we left off. So this cotton mill has no coal symbol on it. It shows a canal symbol, which means it can only be built during the canal phase. So can't be built during, but it doesn't go away if you don't build it. We'll get there. It also shows what level it is, as well as the total cost to build that that mill. However, we're not talking about that, so let's put that away. We're talking about this guy. So if you notice, that has a little black square on the bottom right, and subsequent ones, level 3s, have a black and a rust
coal
color,
and iron.
right, which represents you need coal and iron if it's a level 3, but we're just going to talk about the level 2 for right now. So if you need coal to be able to build it, and if it's marked on there, you do, how do you get coal? All right, you never have to pay for coal if you have access to it here on the board. So in this example here, there is access to be able to build it right here, right? So there are two different locations in which you can get coal. However, you must choose from the closest location. So Ash is a real happy guy because he has coal available on his coal mine. So I must choose from there. I cannot choose from mine because that is one location as opposed to 2 spots away.
Gotcha.
If there was something built up here in Rockdale, I think is how you say it.
Sure.
One location away, it would be my choice on which to choose at that point. However, if there was already a coal mine built here, that's going to be the closest, so I have to choose from there. So what's the mechanics of that? This, watch real carefully. We take that and we throw it away. Done. Cool. So Ash is happy about that, even though he didn't make any money or anything like that out of that because he's one step closer to being able to flip that, which is income and points. More about that later.
No, it's like Madeira flipping over. That's immediately what I thought
Hey,
of.
if it works for you, go with it. That's fine. No worries. Okay.
Works for you too.
So that is the third thing that you must be able to do is move coal to that location. However, if you do not have access to coal there, and instead, let's say it were like, just for simplicity's sake, let's say it were like this. So I want to build in Oldham again, but I need access to coal. Well, I don't have access to this coal anymore because there's no link. I can't get it there. So, however, you notice there is a link over to this port. And these ports, I told you, would come into play later. It's now later. So we have that one, we have Scotland, and we have the Midlands. All have open ports already. So as long as I have access to that, now we're going to talk about coal demand right here on the track. So if there is coal listed here, and even if there's not, you can buy it to fulfill any demand that you have to be able to build what you need. Okay. So in this case, it's full. I would take this out. I would show, yep, there you go. I have a connection. Boom. I throw that away. However, that's going to cost me $1.
Yep.
2, 3, 4. If there's none here, it's going to cost 5. That goes for iron as well later on. Okay.
Yeah.
But at least then I have met my demand for coal. You must choose from the board if possible first.
Okay.
So if, getting back to this example, if those were my options, I have to take from here.
Yep.
I don't have a choice. This is only if I don't have a connection to something with it on the board.
Okay.
Cool? Good?
Makes sense.
All right. The next thing you need is iron. Well, if I was building that one instead, I would then need iron. So let's go ahead and talk about iron. This is the one quirky thing about the game. Well, I wouldn't say one thing, but you get what I'm saying. This is the quirkiest. Iron teleports.
As you do.
Yeah, right, or as it
does.
Right. Now, I did hear an interview with Martin Wallace that explained this. I forgot what he said. The reason he gave, it made sense, but it teleports. So what that means is, anywhere on the board that there's iron, I just take a cube off and I throw it away. Good, that's one less. Okay. Obviously, if I have iron,
you're going to pick your own iron
exactly.
because there's no distance required.
However, if there is no iron on the board, back to the market.
Okay.
You do not have to have a connection for that, just like because iron teleports. Cool. So that's iron. All right. The last thing. Now, the fifth is be able to pay the full amount.
Yep.
All right. So how much is that? That's $14. Plus, if I use the coal wherever here, it would be plus that amount. I pay that, and I pay it not to the bank. Remember, pay it up to where it's spent.
They love Birmingham.
Not Birmingham.
All right. So that's building industry.
Yep.
All right. All the industry that's on your board works the same way. Now, what it does are different things, and we'll talk about that here in a little bit, but that's the mechanics of building the industry. Okay, so to drive the point home, because I don't know about anyone else out there, this is the most confusing part. You can build there. You do not have to have a network connected to be able to build your own network to be able to be built there. This, you must have your own network to build there.
Yep.
Right. But
Cool.
you don't have to play them both together.
No.
Okay.
However, that's actually a good question.
There you
I'm
go.
glad you brought that up. So let's say, for whatever reason, I want to build in Liverpool. Well, as you can see, my network's over here. I have no Liverpool card. However, I want to build here for whatever reason, right?
I'm sure he has a good one.
I
sure.
play both cards. Any two cards. Does not matter. Do not have to match. I could play, okay, not Liverpool. Fine. I could play those two. I could play those two. I could play those two. Also important to point out, if I'm wanting to build a port here, I could still play a cotton mill and an iron thing.
Ironworks.
Thank you. That's it. An ironworks. That's fine. It does not matter what two cards you play. You discard them, and they work as a wild
Yeah,
for any
become wild.
location.
Okay.
The reason, the penalty for that is I told you, you're going to play a card, take an action. Then
You're
you'll play
playing two
another
cards.
card
Oof.
and take an action.
Ouch.
Well, now you're only getting one action because you played both your cards. Thank you. That's all you're doing this turn.
Okay.
The only time it matters what kind of card you're playing is when you're building an industry. The other 4 things that are available for you to do on your turn, you do not have, it does, literally, you could just do this and I'm discarding that card. It does not matter.
Okay.
Okay, cool?
Yep.
All right, good. All right, so that's building industry, and the important thing is, if that made sense, we are 80% of the way home.
That made sense.
Good?
Yep.
Cool, good. All right, so the other things you can do on your turn. All right, so we talk about taking loans, right? Going down the colors, 1, 2, or 3 colors, 10, 20, 30 bucks. Pounds, British sterling. The next thing you could do is develop. So if you develop, what is develop first off? Well, I told you earlier, let's imagine these don't exist because they're going to go away at the end of the canal phase, all the level 1 buildings, right? Well, if you look here, also you have ship works or shipbuilders. Those are zeros. Ask me how many zeros you can build.
How many zeros can you build?
0. So you cannot even build ships until you get rid of those. So
Wow.
This is where develop comes in.
Okay.
When you take the develop action, you discard what kind of card?
A card.
Any card.
There you go. Discard any card to the discard pile. There, fine. Discard it, and then you can get rid of, you can remove, just literally take off your board and throw them away. So I could get rid of 1 ship, and I could get rid of a level 1 cotton mill. Again, top to bottom, left to right, or left to right, as it were. They do not have to be the same. They can be, doesn't matter. It does not have to be level 1s. If all my level 1s are gone, and I only have 1 level 2, and I really want to build that level 3, I can develop that and do that, so on and so forth. Cool? However, what does it require? It requires 1 iron per teleports. So you just have to buy it from here or take
Anywhere
it
on
from
the
the
map.
board. Cool?
Yeah.
Good? All right.
Awesome.
The one thing actually I need to double check on is you must, I believe, take from the board first. Peanut Gallery, you're up. I'll come back to that, but we'll cover that in a minute. All right, so we've talked about taking loans, we've talked about building industry, we've talked about develop. All right, let's talk about building links, because that's going to be super, super important, right? Well, up here, there, as Adrian squints, is the cost to build canals and rail. So we're only going to talk about, right, and there as well. Well, you can't see it on mine. There you go. Canals cost 3 to build. You can build 1 as an action. Okay. I should also point out all these different actions you can take once or twice. You can do the same action twice.
There's no
if you want.
combinatrix
No,
limitation.
unless you used both cards as a wild,
Right,
then it's
yeah.
1 action. Right. All right. So to build a link, you can only build where there are connections. If somebody's already built there, I'm sorry, you cannot build on that same link. The other thing is when we get to coal, or when we get to railroads, they require coal. Same rules apply, okay? And they cost 5 for 1. However, in railroads, you can build 2 links at the same time. Costs 15. They do not have to connect. You could build 1 over here. You could build 1 over here. However, the catches, sorry, total brain fart. Let me get some water and stall. All right, where you can build a link is wherever you have industry counters or that you already have a link running to it.
Okay.
Okay, so for instance, for me, I have so I could build a canal right here. I could build a canal right here. I could build here, here. I cannot build any of those because those are already built. I could build, I believe you can build from ports. I need to double check that. Give me a second. You can build a link from an external location that you are connected to.
Okay,
So you
so you
can
connect
I could
through
build
them,
that. There
sure.
you go, right. All right, that makes sense?
Yep.
Cool. However, if you need coal come the railroad phase, you have to have access to coal.
Yep.
Same rules apply. If you don't have access to coal on the board, you have to have access to a port, and then you need to pay for it here. Cool?
Cool.
All right, good.
Yeah.
All right. The last and certainly not least action is selling cotton. So, yeah, we have a cotton mill already out here, so let's go ahead and do that. On your turn, you may sell cotton you may sell as much cotton as you wish. Let me word that better. For every cotton mill that you have on the board, you may sell cotton from it. And by cotton mill, I mean it hasn't been flipped over. So let me show you the backside on these. If a cotton mill has been flipped over, it cannot ship cotton over anymore. There's no need for it to. So if I have multiple cotton mills that aren't flipped over, I may ship cotton from once from each of them. As an example, as you do. All right. So to be able to sell cotton, you can sell cotton to one of two places. You either can sell, and this is, I am not prepared for an example on this, so hold on, let's do this.
Okay.
Give me 1 minute. Let's take one of these cats and put it over here and get that and go and throw one there.
Yep.
All right. So on my turn, I say I'm going to sell cotton. I'm going to sell from this cotton mill and from this cotton mill. So I must be connected to a port, either flipped over or not. So this, and actually, let's use Amanda's port for this.
Good call.
All right. So Amanda has an undeveloped, unused, unspent port, not flipped over. So I can do this in either order. Let's say I choose to do this one first. So is there a connection from my cotton mill to a port?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So now I can sell domestically, right? And by doing that, both of these flip over. So I'm doing Amanda a solid by doing that. Okay. What happens at that moment is the number in the top right, the orange circle, is how much income you get. And this is where you start getting income, which you get at the beginning of every round.
Okay.
All right, so if you went up 5, that would be 3 income.
Okay.
All right, Amanda would get 3 income immediately. Then, when we get to the scoring aspect, I would score 3 points, she would score 2. Cool, and that's selling cotton, okay? However, let's say this has not been flipped over, and this has not been flipped over yet. Now I have a choice. I can either use Amanda's port to let her flip that, or I then can go to the foreign market or the distant market, okay? So let's say if this is flipped over already, I cannot use it to sell domestically. I must go to the foreign market.
Okay.
Or I have an option if it's
I
not
see.
flipped over. So if I'm like, I don't want to give her money in points,
She's already winning anyway.
right, obviously, so let's go ahead and not use hers. Or if it is. So then what happens? It's the same thing as over here. The only port that I am connected to is a foreign, it's one of the off-board locations, so I can't flip it, it's printed on the board. Ergo, I must go to the distant market.
Okay.
So here's what happens, and we can shuffle these back up when
Yeah.
we're done. So I say I'm going to do this and go domestic, let's say. Okay, so here we flip that. Amanda and I peg our income. I get 5, Amanda gets 3. Cool. We don't worry about points until the end of the canal phase. Then I go over here. I say I'm going to sell cotton there as well. So then this is where all this here comes into play. We flip this over. Oops. -1. This drops 1. This shows what the demand is over in India, I'm assuming through the East India Trade Company.
It is. I saw that somewhere earlier.
Nope. So then what happens is I would then flip this. I would get 4 plus wherever this marker is. So I would get 6 income for that. Not money. Income.
Income. Oh, golly, that's right.
Okay, that makes sense?
That does. Yeah.
Okay, so I would then get 6. 2, 2, 2. All right. However, here's where it gets interesting. So let's reset this. And this would go face down to the bottom of like that. All right, it's It's my turn. I say I'm going to sell cotton. So we're resetting the example.
Right.
Okay, but the counter's here. So now I look at this and I'm like, you know, I'm going to actually sell this one first. I have to go to the distant market.
Right.
So I flip this over. That's -2. 1, 2. Well, there's no more demand. I do not get to flip that cotton mill.
Wow.
If it stopped here, I wouldn't get any bonus money, but I could flip that.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yikes.
Okay. However, once it hits here, that's it for the entire canal phase. For anybody.
Wow.
We're only shipping cotton to what's on the board that's not flipped over.
Okay.
And that's why I wanted to do that one first. So, okay, that's a bummer. He's gone. But now, this guy, yeah, Amanda, hey, let me hook you up.
Yeah.
So there, and I get that. Cool, we're good to go. Everyone drives home in
Really
a
old.
horse and buggy? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, right. Not
handsome.
really a Cadillac in that case. So, all right, so that's selling cotton. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Perfect.
Cool. All right, good. All right. So a couple more things, and then I think we're ready to rock and roll. All right. So let's talk about the ironworks here and the coal mines. When you build them, the number in the top left-hand corner shows how many cubes come from the off-board supply, like what Ash is doing right here, and going onto that counter. Okay?
Yep.
Iron teleports. So if all 4 of those are gone, and there's, oh, as soon as that got built, oh, hey, look at this. All 4 of them go here, and looky there, that
It flips.
flips. I get that income and that victory points at the
Wow.
end of the phases.
Holy
Huh.
crap.
Wow.
That
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense?
Uh-huh.
Cool, all right. Coal works the exact same way with a caveat. The moment it's built, if it has a connection to an off-board port, or I'm sorry, to a distant market port,
Right.
that's the only time you can use this market,
Okay.
right? So then, the moment it's built, if there's holes, those would fill.
Okay.
But if somebody uses them, like in my example to build this earlier, I take one and then someone else takes one. Oh, look at that. The moment it's over, that flips over. You get that income and you get those points.
Okay.
Cool? All right. Let's see what's else. We went through ports. We've gone through everything. We haven't talked about ships. Ships. And I am totally rocking a brain cramp here as far as when do ships flip.
Ships flip when they're built.
Are they immediate? Are they? How am I not remembering that? Here we go. Shipyards. When you build a shipyard, you immediately flip. Yeah.
Okay.
So when you build it, boom, there. The important thing to note is canal only phase, rail only phase. If it doesn't have a marker, it can be built in either phase.
And you have to clear the 2-0 shipyards
By
first
taking a develop action.
by taking the
Cool.
develop action.
Good. All right. I think that's it. So if y'all have any questions, now would be the
What
time.
is this range?
The range is -1 to, to 0 to -3. You know what? We got to
Oh, well,
shuffle
we're gonna
anyways.
shuffle.
So here, there's a 0, -2, -2, -1, 3, 4.
Ah.
No.
Okay, there is 1 4 and a bunch of -3s.
Yikes.
Okay.
So Amanda, if you will have the honor. Any questions locally here with y'all?
I think I'm
And-
ready to go.
Okay. Cool. All right. Awesome. So now, go ahead and shuffle all the cards. if
Clean
you
it
will.
up.
Yeah. And I think that might have fixed it. Knock on wood. Hold on.
There
Okay.
you go.
Thanks, y'all, for your patience. I do like that. You know what? I'm not even going to bring it up.
Nope.
Never mind. Nope.
Don't.
Nope. All right. Report. I like that you guys know exactly what I was going to say.
Nope.
Go ahead and shuffle turn order
I got it.
somebody as well, please. Cool. I suppose I had to come back and put these back on and not have them
Well,
pre-developed.
mate,
I mean,
to
let's
everyone.
face it, I have no chance. Yes, 8. You know, if it wasn't for technical issues, we'd have no problems at all.
Well, somebody was saying that it wouldn't be a live stream without something breaking.
Yep.
Right?
And
Yellow?
then 6 go away.
Yeah, after the 6 here, we will use these as the discards. Somebody don't let me forget these. I'm actually just going to put them under some chips so we don't forget them. Cool.
Yellow, red, purple, green.
Oh, I'm first. I was not ready for that. All right, my cards. Cool. Oh, okay. So again, to be able to build industry,
Oh, there's duplicate location cards.
there are.
Huh.
There are. Wait, these actually will go out here.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
I forgot there
and
was
right
totally a
here,
spot for 'em.
this, I'm glad that's printed on there. I forgot about that. You cannot take loans in the second half of the game once there are no cards left. Even though we're still going to be playing the 8 cards that we have in our hand.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
You
the
cannot
kind of
then, yeah.
to prevent stalling at the end of the game. That makes sense.
Exactly. Is there anything else? Okay, one other thing. During the canal phase, meaning the beginning of the game, we are only going to take 1 action each going around so that you can't take the sweetheart spots, which, I'll be honest, I'm too rusty to remember what the sweetheart spots were. So, with that said, we all take 1 action and then we will draw back up and then take our 2 actions starting at that point. Cool?
And I saw somewhere where in the first, the 1 action phase, you can only play 1 card.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Right. Oh,
I'm confirming to
and
understand
yes,
that you
and there
can't play
is-
2 to do the play anywhere.
correct.
Gotcha.
During your very first action.
Right.
The other catch during the canal phase is, if you notice, we'll use Manchester as an example. It has 4 locations. You, meaning the royal y'all, can only have 1 industry in Manchester, period.
1 industry in any place during the canal period.
Right, so I can have 1 here, I can have 1 here, I cannot have 2 here, but
Right.
we all could have 1 here.
Cool.
Because there's 4. Cool.
One
let's see.
other question that I had.
Yeah, sure, shoot.
What are these spaces?
Oh, I suppose I ought to talk about scoring. Yeah, that might be relatively important, I guess. And let me make sure I don't screw this up as well. So victory points. And this is, yeah, I need to tell you guys, this works the same, canal period and rail period.
Okay.
The change is there at the end of the rail period, you're also going to get a pittance of points based on money that you have left over,
Okay.
cash on hand. All right, victory points. So your every link that, yeah, actually, I'm glad you asked that because that is really important. So let me, hold on, let me give this as an example.
Okay.
And give me one, hold on. Yep, that's fine, that'll work. Okay. All right. Yeah, all right, let's say we're in the rail phase, all right? We're final scoring stuff. It works the same in the canal phase. You're scoring, Ash. You're going to score 2 points for every circle that is in a city that your link is connected to. You're going to score 1 point per circle, meaning this link is connected to this city and this city. He's going to score 1, 2 points for that and 1 point for this because there's no circle here because he has
Okay.
not flipped this.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, so it
So
doesn't
there's
matter
3
who's
circles. It does not.
It's
It's just how many. So
Oh.
Manchester obviously is going to be worth a lot
Yeah.
if all those are flipped.
Right.
Yep. Okay. I also didn't talk about building over one another. I'll cover that in a little bit. So that's for connecting links, and then you're also going to score the total number of victory points that are in the hexes on all your buildings, all your industries. Yeah, unflipped scores nothing for both links as well as for that individual player. And that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, it's a victory point per $10 you have left over. All right, so yeah, let me talk about building over. You can always build over your own tech with a higher level tech.
Oh, makes sense.
So for instance, I could build over this level 2 coal mine with a level 3 coal mine.
Gotcha.
Y'all can build over my level 2 coal mine with a level 3 coal mine with 1 catch. There must be no coal on the board, and there must be no coal in the demand.
Okay.
And
So
then you may build.
edge case then,
Yes.
probably, maybe. Okay.
Sounds like a baby sheep. Yeah. All right. Cool. I think that's it. Cool. All right. Good. Let's take these back now, and we'll actually start.
Shall we show our cards to the people at home or not?
I don't think so. I
Okay.
think they can be surprised because we're not set up to.
Mine are crap.
I will say
Yeah, I'm
this
really
though.
not thrilled about mine either.
when we get our new table, our boardgametables.com table,
Yes.
we're actually going to have card holders that we're actually going to be able to put stuff on for the cameras
Yep.
to be able to see.
Yeah.
So it's coming.
Thought you were going to maybe put the poker mics or cameras.
Yeah,
since
that
you
would
like
Let's
be
to play
not get
poker.
carried away. I mean, the level of, we're only so far. Patreon only pays so much. All right. Okay. All right.
Hi, Skylar.
All right. Hey. All right.
Hey.
Hold on. Let's see. Isn't it both coal and iron? The market. Yes. Yeah. I gave an example. Iron mines or iron.
To
and
build over
coal.
an iron mine,
To
iron
build
has to
over.
be gone.
Exactly.
Coal-
there you go.
coal
Right.
has to be
Yeah.
gone.
All right. So let me actually take a look at what I have here for locations. Huh.
No,
Oldham,
sir.
you say?
I don't like it.
And I'm sure. That,
So
go
for the
ahead.
first one, doesn't require a network. We can just play
Play.
an industry card and build it.
Yes, like because or else nothing would get
Exactly.
built, right?
Right.
All right. So for moi, well, all right. So I have Manchester card, and you guys can see that. Yeah, it's a little dark. Just FYI, the reason it's a little dark over here is because the player aids are laminated. We had real bad glare on Ashes, so we actually took that.
Yeah,
that
we're gonna
light
have
out of the way.
to get some matte laminate sheets.
Yeah. So bear with us on that. Sorry about that, but first world problems, right? So okay, so I'm playing Manchester, so I can build in Manchester. I'm going to, you know what? Back that up.
He has a Manchester card.
I know.
All right.
That's very exciting.
Actually, we will. Where is that? And oh, by the way, all the cards, if you guys couldn't see, it has a little star on it for all you all us, folk that don't know where stuff is.
Yeah.
Don't
to
know
give
the
you
geography
an
of Britain.
idea.
Right, exactly. So I'm going to play Maxfield just because, and I'm actually going to develop, and I'm going to get rid of 2 of the cotton mills. There, those are out of the game. That cost 2 iron. 1, 2. Those come out. That's $2 into what I've spent. That's my one action.
Yeah.
Ash, it is your honor, sir.
Okay. How much does
So any questions from y'all? And I apologize, this is the first time I've actually been able to look at the chat now because I've been busy cheating.
Cheating?
Teaching.
Is that
Yeah.
what I said?
Oh, so did you stack the deck? Is that what you're saying?
Well, we shuffled everything.
Yeah, see, I had
So-
nothing. I had nothing.
Yeah, now it's all messed up.
Wow, that's a real weird Freudian slip, wasn't it? Wow.
Especially for you, because
Well,
you
is
never
there-
cheat. I mean,
Right.
Is there
Right.
something up there that
don't
says
have to.
cheat? No, I don't even know where that came from.
Teach.
I was teaching. So, did it make sense, at least from y'all's standpoint, for those that have played it? Did
Those
I
aren't
miss anything?
anagrams.
As
So-
well as
what?
I can't say that word.
anagrams.
Anagram? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
And for those that haven't played, does it at least sound like it makes sense? And then you're about to see it in action. I'm trying to stall for Ash here.
I appreciate it.
You did plenty of that for me in the food chain playthrough.
I and it helped.
Yes.
Almost good
Almost
enough.
$4.
Well, I'm going to play Stockport and build a cotton mill for 12.
All right. So the cotton mill, it costs $12. He does not. It must be built during the canal phase. Does not require any coal or anything like that. Boom, you're good to go. Boom, done.
All right.
Okay. I'm going to get rid of Rochdale? Rochdale?
Okay. Rockdale.
Yeah.
And I'm going to build a cotton mill.
Oh, that's a choice spot.
You can't
Okay.
do that one. That's 4.
That's a level 4.
Oh, I
Must
grabbed
be
the
a
wrong
level
tile.
1.
Yep. That explains why it was so expensive, too.
Yeah. How am I supposed to have $85? I don't understand. Okay.
That's funny.
Oh, now should it have actually been Amanda first? Because do you go in turn order?
Oh yeah. We should. We go in turn
Oh.
order.
My
Wait.
bad.
Now you,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Or else
No,
why?
yeah.
Why would there be no? Yes.
Okay.
Here it just. I'm thinking. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go to Wigan and build a
And I did mention level 1s go away come the railroad phase, right?
iron.
Correct.
We did.
All right.
So
Okay,
that's
so
$5.
right, and
one iron, one
two
coal.
iron, two.
Two
see,
coal, I mean?
See in the top left-hand corner, 2 coal go on it.
Okay.
That's it.
And that's
and
just
$5
$5.
to what you spent. All right.
Good
So
Thanks.
so now, we play.
Yep.
Right.
Well, so then now it's my turn. So now I do.
Oh,
what I
sorry.
was
You
going
haven't.
to do
I'm
before.
thinking clockwise again.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
But I think I'm going to change. I didn't take my
All right.
card back, did I? No, I didn't. So my Rockdale still played.
Yep.
Yeah.
I paid 2 for the 2 iron because they're £1 each. So $2 total. Yep.
I'm still going to do the cotton. Why not?
They're wanting you to say quid instead of bucks.
Yeah, because that's the proper slang.
Is it? Is it quid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I will try. I will try.
Somebody was saying to say quid bucks.
What's that from?
What?
It
Quid
just-
bucks?
Yeah, it sounds like something.
I don't know. I've heard quid in pretty much.
I think you're thinking of quibids.
Oh, by the way, we skipped the income phase. That's my bad. Get your 0 income. Okay, there.
Ah.
All right. So now we're playing cards. All right, cool. So, all right. So it's back to me. I now can play 2 actions.
So I'm curious, at what point does the turn order change based on the amount of money we spent?
So now.
Oh, actually,
would.
oh, hold on. It goes now. You're right. I apologize. Good catch. Thanks. Sorry, I'm
Yes,
lost in my head.
so-
Okay, so now.
Collect income again.
Well,
which is 0.
No, hold on. We finished this round. We played our cards. Now
Determine
we
turn
go.
orders
Now
in this
turn
round,
order.
yeah.
So, for those not tracking, I spent 2, 12, 5, and 12. So I'm going to go first. Purple will go second, and then relative order for red and green because they paid the same amount.
But
Okay.
What?
why?
What?
Is it because it's the first turn that
Yes.
we didn't do?
Because,
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Totally.
Okay.
All right. So now all that goes into the bank. That goes away. If you guys want, you can just keep a bank over here so you all have
Okay.
some. Cool. Good. And now refill hands. Correct?
Yep.
Make sure I'm not messing this up, right? Everybody.
That's what it says.
So now deal everybody 1 card. Cool. All right. Yeah. There you go. Yep. Quackaroonies by Scrooge McDuck. There you go. All right. I do think I am going to do that as well.
You know, Matt, I'm trying. One does what one can.
Okay, so I have a plan there. Where the hell is that? Okay, cool. I'm going to go ahead and play a random card. Does not matter, but it's Burnley for those scoring at home. Can y'all can't quite. You know what? We'll move
Yeah.
the score counters. No,
Yeah.
no, right there. That works. That'll work. So you guys can see them, I guess, too. Okay, there. Okay. And so I don't forget these, actually, we'll do this. Those are
There
the
we
6
go.
that were out of play.
The burn.
All right, cool. All right, so I burned a card. I'm going to develop again.
Interesting.
I have no idea if this is a good plan or
Cool.
not, okay? So I'm going to get rid of a level 1 coal and my last level 1 cotton mill.
Okay.
This way, when I do start building,
You're building
it's like
permanent
luggage.
stuff.
It's permanent. So that's going to cost 4
2 more.
iron.
Wow.
Or 2 iron, 2 quid a piece. See, I learned.
There you go.
4 quid. All right. So I need change. Go ahead. Who's next? Purple.
Yeah.
So there's 5.
There it is.
Since now I'm all paranoid because I said cheating. All right. And actually, I'm probably going to hand you the money, so I'm worried about hitting my mic or whatever. I'll just hand it to you.
Right, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
Okay, let's see.
So is it Ashley or is it Hector? Or is it Ashley
Hector.
Or is
Yeah.
it Hector Ashley? Because they're both first names. I don't know. It could go either way. Looks like I can't tell from the picture. Might be a guy.
Yeah.
Ashley is
Ashley's a guy.
is a unisex name.
I would say that you maybe even know someone with Ashley as a name.
Oh.
That's really weird. Okay.
Yes,
Who's
Graham.
this guy?
First turn of the game's only 1 action.
Okay, so
That was
I
only 1 action just now.
Oh. No. Thank you. For me, second turn.
There you go.
Thanks.
Oh.
See, he's covering for me.
Graham's on the ball.
He
Good job,
usually
Peanut
is.
Gallery.
Especially with his exclamation points. Good job. Exclamation point.
Okay, so what I want to do is cannot. So I'm going to burn a card, and I'm going to build a canal for 3 quid, and I will build there.
Okay.
So 3, the end. And now
Now it's my turn.
it's hers.
Yep.
Good call. Good catch.
Yeah, good catch.
All right, cool. All right, Ashley. All right, good deal. Cool.
Hey.
So it was retracted. I want to know. Now it's all like I'm gonna be wondering all night what it was.
What was Ashley saying?
Right.
Oh.
Yeah. I caught it. Thanks, Matt. My bad. Sorry. I shouldn't argue with the peanut gallery. I apologize. All right.
Okay, I am going to burn a card as well
Okay.
and build a canal right here.
Okay. That is 3 quid, man.
3. And then for my second action, what do I want to do?
Hold on. They're saying I can't build a canal. I'm pretty sure I could for my first turn since I have nothing out there. Am I making that up? Am I double check?
It says to build a link that can attach to your personal network, existing or industry.
Oh,
if you have
so I
not
actually-
started
oh,
an
so
industry.
you're
you
Phil
can
Schnapp.
Oh, I have to
build
do
it.
that
Can't be a canal.
first. Fine. And I can't build it there. So, that makes it a little trickier. Fine.
Which would mean on your turn, Amanda, that other link is available. I didn't know
Right.
which one you
So
were
let me
actually
pull
wanting to go.
that card back. Get my $3 back.
No. 3 quid back.
Sorry.
Yeah, don't give it to him until it says it right.
All right.
Don't worry.
Yep. Yep. All right.
Positive
So,
reinforcement.
Other side. Wow, that's getting awfully expensive. But I think I might end up really hurting myself to be able to do it. But because of the cards I'm dealt, I will develop and get rid of my 2 ships, my
Ouch.
zeros. So that's going to be a total of 6 quid, 3 apiece now.
Huh.
Again, I haven't given this a whole lot of thought as far as strategy goes, so yeah, there we go. Cool, good. All right, so Amanda's first turn, she
Okay.
built the canal, which
Um,
good to go because she's connected to her industry. I will say this, that even though this is now what, like 35, 36 live streams or so that we've done
I don't know how you
of
do
these,
it, man.
it's still nerve-wracking, and it's still, I'm not worried about making a fool out of myself, because God knows I do that pretty much every stream, but I'm so focused on making sure that we're trying to do things right, keep everything going here, little stuff like that, I'll forget. So, great job catching it. I appreciate it, y'all. Legitimately, thank you.
You know, if your previous stream setup was
Paul,
driving a
cheater.
truck while playing board games,
Right.
I feel like this one is now you're flying a spaceship while playing a board game.
It's it definitely
It's a lot.
it's not a little. So that really funny, Paul. Very funny. Spot on, actually. At least we know how.
We've established the pattern of behavior.
There you go. Right.
okay, so I'm going to use.
The Eye in the
Marianne,
Sky is always watching.
We'll know if it's true if Graham gets booted from chat. Excuse me.
Give me just a second. Okay, I am going to play just 2 cards
Okay, so you're taking one action with 2 cards, playing
Right.
these 2. Okay.
and tell me if I'm not doing this correctly.
Okay.
Okay.
So what is it you're trying to do?
I would like.
So what do those cards represent? What location do they represent?
It's wild, so they don't
Yes.
represent anything.
Well, no, I'm saying where
Oh.
are you trying to build?
I want to try to build a port or a
Yep, a port. You
right?
got it.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's 6 quid and
Well, hold
a
on.
canal,
do it
right?
do it in order. So there are 5 rules to be able to build an industry. play a card that allows you to build there. You've already
I did.
done that,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Number 2 is match the symbol. Okay, you're playing a port. There are ports
Right.
available. Good. All right. The third one, be able to move coal to that location if required. It's not. Or iron. It's
doesn't.
not.
Right.
Be able to pay the full amount.
I
Yes.
can.
Now
Okay.
you're good to go.
So it goes there. And that means
Oh,
it has
and
to have
I-
a canal connected to it, yes?
No. That all that means is it can only be played in the canal phase.
Oh, okay.
So 6
So
quid.
6 quid, and that was my 2.
There you go, guys.
Nice.
Give her a hand. There you go. All right.
That's not
No, I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the
pretty
ring.
much.
Okay. Gotcha. All right.
So,
Paul says I do a great job of GMing these light games. Coming next, ASL.
Yeah.
I can't tell if this is dumb for me to do, but I'm going to give it a try. I'm building a canal
Okay.
to Manchester. That's 3. I'm red. I'm now building an ironworks in Manchester for 5.
Hold on. You cannot.
I cannot.
And here's why. You have to have access to coal. You either need to
Oh,
have
it
coal
requires
via
coal.
port-
Excuse me. Yep.
Okay.
So then, I'm not going
Oh, hey,
to do
TC. That surprises me. I'm really surprised that you this interests you, legitimately, because I didn't think it'd be your cup of tea.
So instead, I'm building a canal south from Stockport, and I'm building another canal from Maxfield to the Midlands.
There you go.
That's
Now
5.
you have access to a port. Cool. Bueno. And
And I'm up.
Green.
I'm going to build a canal for 3.
Oh, wait.
Hmm?
I missed it. Amanda's cheating. So she built. No, it's okay. So you built a canal as one action, and then you played 2 cards. So you can only play 2 cards on a turn.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
So
It was the...
So might I suggest just holding off on this and building, say, something else, maybe
Okay.
another canal. Don't bother.
Okay.
We know that's what she's going to do next turn. So
Um.
don't. However, give her the $6 back.
Yeah.
Nope, not from purple. There you go. Good catch, guys. Arkwright's coming. Don't worry.
Light Arkwright.
Arkwright
Arkwright
the
Express.
card game.
There you go.
We'll
Right.
just do Spinning Jenny. Okay, so I
You spent
d-
a
basically
card,
just-
so 1 card.
one card.
So you can do anything you want of those actions, but it's got to.
Shouldn't she get a card?
I should
she
get a
played,
card
Yeah,
back.
she played
Yeah.
1 to do the.
So,
Sure.
that was yours.
Yeah.
These were mine.
The top 2 are Amanda's. There you go.
Okay.
So now it's your turn to take your second action.
Okay.
And then you guys keep your actions, but yeah.
Okay.
It was the rewinding.
It was. That's fine.
Not what I'm trying to say, TC. If you like it, I think that's awesome, man. I really do. I just would have never guessed. So cool, awesome. And yeah, heads up for anybody watching, if you guys did miss the beginning of this, the rules teach and the technical issues, the important thing to note is give it a few hours. YouTube has to render all
there
of
you go.
this, and it takes anywhere from 2 to 5 hours because it's entirely on their end. So if once we stop the stream, as soon as we stop it, the first half of the video is gone temporarily, but in 2 to 5 hours it will show back up. You can play
Oh.
from the beginning. So just FYI on that.
Okay, I'm gonna develop then.
Okay,
So that would be
that would be 8 quid. Just give 10 and take 2 back from what you've spent.
and I will get rid of the 2 0 ships.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
All right, good. So we're good to go now.
All right, so I did my first
So
one.
Ash did his actions,
Yeah.
did not cheat. Adrian,
I did my first.
Correct.
Now I'm going to continue to do my
correct.
second.
All right, cool.
I'm going to sell cotton. So I'm selling to the distant market. So we flip the top tile.
Yep, here we go. And -2.
Boom, boom.
All right, so now you flip that, correct?
So I
You're going to get
5, 6, 7.
There you go, and you are green.
Yep.
So 7 income. So from 10 up to 17, you're up to 4 income.
Okay.
That's your second action.
Yep. And so
All right.
that's
So that's it. So now how much did everybody spend? I spent 3.
There's 10, 3, 6,
11.
and 11.
So Amanda's going last.
Yeah, it's least spent, right?
Yeah, so green's first,
So me.
then red, then...
Yellow, then purple.
Sorry, yes, you're right. You did it right. And then that can go to the bank.
Yep. And then refill hands.
Yep, so...
2 cards to everyone.
Yeah, for everybody,
Yeah.
right? So, yeah, we'll just go... We'll go to Ash first. Just go around the table.
Works for me.
So I know there are people at home screaming, be like, no, you do it in turn order. It's going to change the distribution of the cards.
It's all random
get
until
over
you
it.
look at it.
Right? Seriously, it's Schrodinger's cat, right? Whether or not it's... Wait, this was Manchester. Son
Not
of a-
anymore, it's not.
Right, yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, and you... Right, good call. All right. So if you notice, now, iron is still available at 5 quid a piece.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, I messed up.
Yep, good call, Kevin.
Yep, super messed up. Damn it. Oh well.
I suppose I ought to look, try and plan this out. I got a little bit.
beginning, I messed up.
Oh, and welcome to Brass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, you can always burn 2 cards
To build
to build.
anywhere.
Right. Well, provided you adhere to the other rules.
Well, yeah,
but
yeah.
It basically becomes any one location that you want them to become.
Right.
Is what it does. Okay.
Yeah.
TC, true randomness is ruined. Yes. All right. So now I can relax a little and actually focus on trying to come up with a plan.
You're right,
There you
Graham.
go. So now we're back to the start, right? So we collect income.
Yes.
Oh,
well,
you actually get income.
Well, some of us don't really worry about it. Okay. I won't lie and say that never crossed our minds on why we're doing this, TC. I imagine that's probably
Oh,
not fun to
sorry.
listen to.
Sorry. Habit.
I'm sorry. It's my turn.
Oh, you
Oh, we were waiting on you.
In the game of Brass,
it goes.
You followed
in
it.
I'm
order.
gonna
All
get.
right.
I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna build another canal. I apologize, everyone. And then I'm gonna get rid of a coal to build coal. So it cost me 5,
Yep.
and I get 2 coal on there, please.
Yeah. From the supply.
Yeah, which doesn't yet go to the market.
All right, Red, you're up.
all right. For 3, I will build a canal north from Stockport, and tell me if I've telegraphed this to you or not. I'm building an ironworks.
All right, so now
Okay.
you have to be, because you played, just so everybody at home says, all right, because you played a industry card, you have to build that specific industry,
Right.
which you are. There is a space available.
Connected to my network.
Which it is, so you're good to go. So now you have to be connected to coal, which you are not on the board. Ergo, you must be connected to a port. You are. So then you must pay that, which is a total of 6 quid
There we go.
total to be able to build that.
Okay. So
Which then means 4 iron come out. And because iron teleports, even if it didn't, he's connected to a port.
Promptly
There
exits.
is room out here to the demand. 1, 2, 3, 14.
Somebody in chat said that it's iron, but it symbolizes a shipping container that came to wherever you needed it to be to build whatever you needed, and then it just goes away. It doesn't teleport. It's
Oh,
just like a
okay.
shipment.
So it
Huh.
teleports. Okay. All right. No, I'm just. All right.
And
so
so now I
red,
collect the income,
Red
please.
gets 3 income.
Yep.
Cool. All right. And that's both your actions. Good to go, right?
Yep.
Right.
All done.
All right. So I don't know. No one has mocked me outwardly, at least. So
You're not on the scoreboard. You're not on the score.
not what I meant about not having built anything.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm at level 1s and 2s respectively for everything. So now, I do think I know what I want to do. I have access there. I can't afford. Yeah, I think I. Un momento, por favor. I could do this either way. Yes, I will. All right. So, I'm going to build a cotton mill. I don't have anything on the board yet, so I'm going to build my level 2 because that's the lowest level that I have available. I will build it in Manchester. I must have access to coal. I don't have access to any of it on the board. Same rule. Da 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 da. I pull 1, so that costs me 1, and then that's going to be another 14. So
There's
a
15.
total of 15 total. Leaves me $3 there. That's one action. Action number 2. Oh, I could do that.
Which card did you play for that?
Oh, right here. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
You know what? I'm not going to overthink it. I think I will actually just go ahead and ship. So I will play a ship card.
Thanks, Paul.
I will sell cotton. Have access to the foreign market here. And make a mess doing it. Oh, that goes down 4.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4. So I will get whatever that is flipped over.
I'm regretting not having flipped my cotton mill now.
And that's going to be 4 income. 1, 2, 3, 4. Somebody's on the board now, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, done.
Okay.
Right?
Welcome
1,
to the
2,
game.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I've taken both my actions. I'm done.
No
All
way.
right.
Okay.
Thanks, Brad. Good looking out.
I am going to spend 1 card to build a canal.
Okay.
And how much are those again? 2?
3, right here, Amanda.
Oh, right. Okay.
Also in the top right of your
Yeah,
board.
top player, your player board.
Oh, fancy.
Top right. Yeah, words are hard. I'm glad I don't have a podcast or something.
Yeah, right? Much less doing something live where you're actually talking to people and you can't edit it afterwards.
And then I'm going to
Quit giving him hints.
do another card for another 3 and build another canal
Oh,
going this way.
Ashley's
Okay.
saying I'm supposed to get money from having filled the iron demand track.
So that's 6 total.
Really?
Maybe there's
Maybe
maybe he just has money on me to win.
That could be. No, I seriously, I want to make sure.
Can you put that in purple, please?
For each cube you placed on the track in the same way as coal. That is true.
Wow.
So you actually will have gotten 14 quid.
How about that?
All right.
Thanks.
Good call. Thanks. Yep.
Okay, I'm done.
Well then, that really
All right.
makes next turn's
Turn
decisions
order.
better. 5 is the least for me, so I stay. Then Amanda at 6.
And then I'm last. Yep, there you go. You got it. Yep. And you guys refill your own bank over
Yeah.
there. Cool. All right. Then deal cards.
Yep.
So now that you guys are starting to see the mechanics of it, for those that haven't played, is it clicking here?
It's clicking for me.
Okay, good. Now,
Enough
if
to
you,
realize that I messed up.
well, you notice how many cards are left, but keep
Yeah.
in mind also we play our hands until our hands are empty as well. So that's going to be 4 more turns.
Right.
Okay, after the deck is out. Cool.
Right.
What's up?
I'm thinking.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, and then so now we're back at the start, so we all get our income.
Oh yeah, get your income. So it's going to be 4 for green, 2 for yellow, 2 for red. Thanks for playing. And stay playing.
All right, I'm going to make sure I do this correctly. I'm going to get rid of a card
Okay.
to develop.
All right.
And so I'm going to get rid of one of my low-level iron mills. And I'm going to get rid of one of my low-level
All
regular
right.
mills.
Now that costs 1 iron a piece. There is no iron on the board, so you have to pay it from here. So that's going to be 6 quid
Yeah.
for that action.
Which is that going to...
And that's the appeal. I forgot. And that's the reason you want to build iron, to fill that up, to get paid for that, plus as well as flip it.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
See?
so those
Rusty.
are gone. Then I'm going to play a location card. And I'm going to play Preston. Thank you, Amanda. I really appreciate what you've done for me here. So I'm going to go there. It cost me 7 money. 5, 6, 7.
Up here.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
And your the 6 that you paid as well for the iron demand.
Right.
You paid the iron price. Somebody was going to, right? I mean, I just beat him to the punch.
I use a coal.
Right?
Get over there. And it produces 4 iron, which then immediately go over to here.
Right.
It flips.
Right. So you're going to get a total of 10.
And then my income goes up 3.
And you are green.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Done. Cool. Glad to hear it, Mary. And yeah, TC and Michael. Awesome. Good deal. All right. So purple.
Well,
You're up.
since Adrian just did my exact turn, I have to figure out something else.
You had a plan with Liverpool earlier, but that I guess has since changed.
It
Okay.
had.
All right.
Someone's wondering if Green paid 3 for their canal, but I don't
I
remember
don't know.
now.
Several turns ago.
Last turn, yeah.
Let it go.
Gone. Thanks, though, guys.
Don't worry. When people watch it in the comments afterwards, I'm
I'll
sure
hear about
somebody's
it.
going to make point.
Oh yeah.
Nest them. Just saying, please. Really? You didn't? I figured that was obvious, Andrew. Really?
Must not watch Game of Thrones.
Right. I mean, it just seemed, well, you know. I mean, we're all geeks, right? I mean, who else converts their entire damn house for the show?
Just us. Okay.
So how's the sound tonight? My level's back down a little bit more
Not happy.
to a manageable level here.
That's okay.
Oh, hey, Dean. Hey, do me a favor. Now, we're doing this because people asked us to do this for no other reason. Let me preface that, all right? However, if you are going to throw money, you know, then
No!
maybe mention this. We would appreciate it. That's all. So,
Oh, man.
what happened? I missed. Oh.
Oh, actually, no. That's fine. That's fine. Continue on, please.
He's like, no, wait. I'll allow it. All right.
Well, I can't do that. Oh gosh, this game sucks.
There's only like
Oh, and I'm glad actually. So Graham obviously is more advanced on this than we are, but he says if Green had done that in the other order, he would have spent less money this turn to manipulate turn order.
Interesting.
So there's
Well-
subtlety.
yes. However, I wouldn't have placed out a level 2. It would have been a level 1 because my first action was to upgrade. So
Fair
then I would have
point.
had to worry about it getting wiped off the board
Fair
later.
point. So yeah.
Yeah,
much
so
later now.
That was something I considered.
I have no way to get money. And
Yes,
I
you do. You have
how?
a loan. Take loans. Oh, okay. So hold on. Let me put that in Amanda speak for y'all. Here you go. I have no way that I want to do to get money. So here's the interesting thing, FYI. You do not ever have to pay back a loan. If I didn't make that clear, you don't pay it back. Your penalty is you go down 1 color for every loan, for every 10 quid that you take,
Wow.
up to 30 quid.
But don't I have to pay
Start
You will
paying
pay
on
that
it.
in
time?
income, but if you're taking 30 quid, you're losing 3. And then in theory, you get more income by doing something, by building industry,
fine.
et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so that was 30 quid. Did you play a card, ma'am?
I
Why
don't
are there
remember.
3 cards there?
Because I didn't pick them. They didn't get picked up earlier.
Oh, okay.
So there.
Here, can we have those? Thank you.
Okay,
Red,
that's
you're
2
up.
actions.
All right. Welcome to Pouty, Amanda.
That's me.
So iron is 2.
I think I just got myself uninvited from all future live streams with that blocking maneuver.
Right.
That would be 4. There's
Oh, Adrian, you didn't
Call
hear
it
yet?
7.
We were streaming last night. Where were you?
You know, I think that's what I have to do. So I'm going to first take a development action
Okay.
and dump my level 1 ports.
All right. That's going to cost you 4 quid.
Yep.
Okay. And these 2 go away.
And now I'm going to build a port in Warrington and Runcorn, which is here.
Correct. Which then will allow you to.
Ship my cotton.
Right.
And that other port is 7, so you know what? Instead of failing to do basic arithmetic on live stream.
And
I'll
this
just
is
do
the
it this way.
thing that keeps tripping me up. Okay. So I've played this game, say 8 times. But I'm thinking to myself, how can you build a port here when your infrastructure is not built here? Am I?
Did you play? You played the town. Though,
I played
right?
the town card.
And that's what's
Yeah.
throwing me off. That allows you to build somewhere, and you don't need, and you have access
Wherever.
to coal,
Right.
so you're fine. That's the power of the named town cards. Cool. So you're done. Correct?
I'm done.
All right.
Where did you pull your?
Oh
from?
no, excuse me.
You're gonna play
yeah,
coal
yeah.
and iron. For the ship. Or
No,
sorry,
no,
I
it's
was looking
port.
at the
No,
shipyard.
no, we're good.
None
We're
of the
good.
ports require
Right.
iron or coal.
Loans in a Martin Wallace game.
What?
Tell me more.
Do tell.
Yeah, exactly. Early loans are a good thing. The penalty really is taking the action. That's
Yeah.
really
And I
all
was
it is.
seriously contemplating that.
Set.
Yeah.
Just saying.
So that was my turn. So it's
Oh, so
you.
you are done. Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah, because it was develop and
All right.
build.
Nope. Gotta save that.
Oh, it's starting to burn.
Everyone, no one has cheated on multiple locations, and so I keep trying
much
to.
cheating.
I keep
That's
trying
where I
to
messed
do
up
it.
at the
Yeah.
beginning.
Ah,
I
gotcha.
wanted to do an ironworks over here, and then I realized I'd already built my other thing there. I was like, oh
Gotcha.
wow.
Yep.
Shit.
Oh, I keep wanting.
Oopsie.
Yeah, my bad. I keep wanting to build in Manchester, and I'm like, I can't. So, loan.
So do I.
You know what? Actually, wait. I'm just gonna play a card and build a canal. Damn it. There, for 3.
Nice one, Brad.
And
See you, Graham. Thanks for the help.
Yeah, thank you so
hey,
much.
Cool. Thanks. Hopefully you catch the rest of the stream later on. All right. I have to. I don't think I have a choice. Wow, I actually have a handful of really great cards that. Hey, where are you? You're up there. That's cool.
This is brutal.
Let me math real quick. Yeah. Right? Let me look. Yep. We're going to take 2 loans, or, well, 20 quid there with my second one of Burnley.
Okay.
Done. All right, so that's it. I spent 3. Amanda spent 3. So Amanda's first. I'm second. And then, yeah, that's right. Green's going to go last. Cool. All right. Refill hands.
Yep.
So we have a running joke for, instead of saying refill, it's always been grifill for us ever since there's a misprint in Wildcatters on the player aid that says that at the end you have to grifill the card display. And for some reason with our group, it just
It's stuck.
So everything is grifill now.
Yep. It's been grifill for years now.
Yep.
I'll point out our draw pile is done.
Okay,
The
so
canal area is
these are
coming to
your
a
8
close.
cards. So for the next 4 turns, read them and weep. Purple, you're up, Amanda.
Income.
Oh, yeah. Oh, see, I don't have to worry about that. Amanda owes 3. This is the only time you pay to the bank instead of paying to your amount spent. So thank you for doing that so people at home can
You're
see
welcome.
that actually happen. 2 for red, 5 for green. 5. 2 for you, sir.
Thank you.
Cool. All right. You know, it's funny. While Amanda takes her turn, it's funny. Every time we do a stream nowadays, I keep thinking to myself, "Wow, this is the most important stream, and this is the biggest stream that we're going to do," and it just keeps happening. So, good problem to have. We really appreciate you all tuning in, and hopefully y'all are enjoying it, and you're getting something out of it. From what I'm reading in the comments, that people are about to go out and spend a bunch of money. So awesome. And conversely. Awesome if we turn you off on the game as well. And I mean that in the best way possible, that, oh, wow, I see this and it's really not my cup of tea. Then we did you a
Saves
service.
you the time and the money and
Right.
the...
And the publishers and designers on their end, they're happy that you're not buying a game that you wouldn't be happy with, so it doesn't sour you on
Future endeavors.
future, right, for them as well. So it's a win-win, I feel like.
Adrian.
Yeah, I kind of want to hop on BGG right now and go into the marketplace on BGG.
Sorry for
and pick
anybody
this
that
up.
No,
that
it's
was
just funny.
really heavy through
Yeah,
the
it
mic
was.
there.
It was really funny. Okay, so if I were to, just for an example, play.
Yeah, I don't know that I
Birkenhead.
would call this medium.
No.
Medium way. I think this is a pretty heavy game because of kind of the stuff that Graham was pointing out earlier, how you can manipulate turn order and try and do things in a certain order, but it takes a lot of forethought to be able to do that.
Okay.
And it's not a willy-nilly game.
So if I played in Birkenhead
Okay.
and I placed this here,
Yeah.
okay, I have access to.
You're actually going to make us use it. All right. So I didn't bring up, this is one of the quirks of this version of the game. And let me actually, because I'm actually going to look this up.
The
There is
Ghosted
a
Sea
virtual
connection.
link. Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I just didn't really expect to see it.
I thought about trying it a couple times. I just
Okay, so let me actually bring up the, where is it? It's, oh lordy, come on. Lancaster, here we go. All right. So this is one of the 2 rules tweaks that is removed from the new version of the game. So Birkenhead, you cannot build here until the rail period. So we'll start there.
Okay.
But I'll go ahead and talk about it anyways. There is a virtual link between Liverpool, and you guys can see it right there, and Birkenhead. This acts like a constructed rail link only for connectivity purposes when using an industry card to build industries. So that's the only thing that is to show that you're connected to those 2 to be able to build either Liverpool to Birkenhead, Birkenhead to Liverpool. It can be used by any player. You can never use this link to move coal, sell cotton, or score points. Okay, cool. That's why it's such an edge case, is the fact that it's just rare for it actually to come into use, and that's why I think it got removed.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Okay, well, now I have to think again.
All right,
well and truly.
cool. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it. Feel free to spread the word and let them know that. Andrew says, yeah, that the Birkenhead is the toughest rule to explain.
Okay, so then let me try this.
Right, yeah, inevitably, but I'm glad that it's only in the rail, so it's unlikely to actually come through.
Okay, if I play Manchester then,
Okay.
and I
Easy
want
on the table.
this to go here,
Okay.
I can get 3
We'll
coal.
do it in order first. So can you play it there? Yes.
Yes.
All right, do you have access to coal from there?
Yes.
Okay,
Here and here.
awesome. All right.
Okay.
Well, you don't need
Coal for that.
Sorry,
Need
you don't
coal.
need coal
Yeah.
for that. I'm thinking the other way around. So you skip all that. Do you have the money to build it? Yes, you
I
do.
do.
So yes, you can build it. Sorry, again. See, you can see the little stuff like this that's tricky. All right, so you owe 7.
Okay.
Okay, throw it up there, guys.
7 in purple, please.
All right,
then
and
get
3
3
coal.
coal on there.
Which, right now, we pause for a moment. Do you have access to a port?
Does she or does?
Does that have access to a port?
Yes.
The answer is yes.
Yeah.
Right through here. So
And
then
up here.
this gets filled. So Amanda will get 2 quid for that, and 2 of them are filled.
Okay.
That's the difference between coal and iron. Iron teleports, or a ship comes in, abstracted, or teleports. Whereas this, you have to have access to a port to be able to do the foreign demand to be able to fill that up.
Right.
Cool?
Okay.
All right. So is that one action
Yeah.
for menu? All right. Cool. Awesome to hear, Matt. That's never a bad thing. We appreciate it. More is always welcome, as long as they're positive.
I may be
And-
regretting not having flushed out my level 1 stuff now.
I don't
I'm
know
worried.
if I did or not, but I feel like I'm behind. I mean, I'm getting hemmed in. Look at this. I mean,
Well,
but
but
at the
the
same
canals will
time,
go away.
That is true.
Yeah, see, that's where I'm starting to get a little nervous about what I'm going to do from here. Like, it's hard for me to expand anywhere because I have to have a connection to build canal lines so I can go up here. Mm-hmm. I can't go anywhere from these. I could come out to here.
You
I
can.
go through
True.
there.
Yep.
For building more canal lines, but then, that still limits other things that I can do. And yeah, it's
Now
getting
my
tight.
turn. I'm thinking. Okay, I am going to discard that one and develop.
Okay.
So that would be 6 quid for the iron, correct?
Correct. For both, if you're you
I am.
okay, you may choose to develop only one. It's 1 or 2 when you develop.
And that's my turn, so y'all go ahead.
All right, man.
Yes,
Cards.
you can.
Thank you. And I'm up.
How much
Shoot.
was that,
Nice.
Amanda,
That
that
was
you paid?
6.
Okay. Of
All
course.
right. So I have a hand of good. Oh right. Yeah. Stay on target. Stay on target. Okay. Oh, that's nasty. I'm gonna be really, really mean, I think. Yeah, let's do it. All right, so I'm gonna play a cotton mill. So cotton mill, I'm connected.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's a level 2 cotton mill. I have access to coal right here. So I will discard one of those. So I'm connected. I didn't have to play the name because I am connected. I'm doing this as much for my
Yeah.
sake as
Yeah.
y'all and y'all at home. So I'm connected, so we're good to go. I took the coal from the closest location possible, so I did. Now I pay 14 quid. So here's 20. Oh, let me, here's 10
I'll break
here
it.
if you'll take care of that. So 6 change, that is 1 action. My second magic trick will be,
How much did you pay? 14, you said?
yes,
Yeah.
thank you. Yellow.
Yellow.
And I'm okay with that. I will use that to sell cotton. So I have access to port right here.
Mm-hmm.
I could sell overseas, or I could through here, or through there. However, this
You don't
can
wanna
only
chance
be
it.
a 0 or a -1. So ergo, I'm going to be a sweetheart.
Are you?
Yeah, we'll call it that. So I'm going to use your port there. So I get 4 income. Red gets 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4 there. And that is both my actions.
Okay.
And now it's your turn.
Thanks so much.
Because you were planning on shipping cotton.
I was planning on taking a loan and then shipping cotton, because when I flipped my port and the cotton mill, I was going to be +8, which would erase all of the hassle of the loan, and or all of the reduction in the
Okay.
loan, and then I was going to be set to build whatever I might build here at the end
And
of the
this
canal
is
area.
where turn order comes into play.
Turn order matters.
Totally. Yep.
So
Thanks, Dean. Appreciate it, man.
instead, what that would have me do,
I'm just glad that y'all are finding it useful. And I mean, ultimately, that's what we're trying to do here is we're providing a service, right? We're just trying to, obviously, hopefully be entertaining, in theory. Well, at least these three, and me.
Nah.
But But yeah, we want to showcase games that we think are great games, or in some case maybe not great games, as the worm would have it.
For my first action, I'll build a port in Liverpool. So that's 7. And for my next action,
Real quick, before you take your action, that reminds me, let me draw your guys' attention here to Preston real quick. So in Preston, you'll notice that here you can build a cotton mill or a port, whereas up here you can only build a port, even though it's in the same city. It's important to note, it does call out in the rules that you must build here first. You cannot, be a douche canoe and cover this spot to block out cotton mills.
to build a port in Preston, you must use the port only and then use the.
Oh, sure.
The
Just say
very.
it succinctly.
No.
Whatever.
I liked the douche canoe part.
Okay, yeah, well, that was the whole reason I was going
That was only because you blocked my move.
Oh,
Otherwise, I wouldn't have said it.
Florence, I hear you. All right, go ahead.
Yeah,
All right.
it's in Florence.
So now I'm actually going to sell cotton. So that'll be here and here.
We appreciate that, Dean. Thanks.
So if you would please move me up 8 on the income track for
So,
red.
okay, so you built a port. You are connected via there.
Someone
to that
else's
port.
canals, yeah.
That's
Who
fine.
cares?
And you
I
chose
think I
to
should get
flip
some money
it.
for that.
You chose to flip it, so
Yep.
both of them flip.
So
You
selling
are
canal.
red. 8 up
Yes,
to
please.
24.
Thank you.
And
I'm
the
done.
turn of the red player is complete. Adrian.
I can't do any of the things that I actually want to do.
So a lot of people, not a lot. No, let me rephrase that. Take that away. Erase, erase, erase.
Exactly.
There is a faction of folks that really dislike the random draw of the cards in this game. To them, I would say, if you don't like it, play 2 cards. And now it becomes whatever
Exactly.
you needed to do. Yes, it handicaps you in a sense that you're wasting a card, but it also forces you to make lemons or
Exactly.
lemonade out of lemons.
I think so. Yeah, I mean that.
Go ahead, Adrian. What you doing?
I'm discarding 2 cards to build 2 canals.
All right. Wait for it. Woo! All right, cool. All right, so that is the end of the round. We do turn order.
I'm now
Yes,
first.
green, red, purple, yellow.
Wah, wah, wah.
Let's see how you like that turn order.
All right,
this time.
everybody gets oh, no, we don't. Okay, so there's no cards.
So
no
now
income.
Income.
Red 7, green 5, yellow 2. Amanda
Paid already.
pays 3, right?
Yes, and I paid it.
All right,
Okay, and now I'm first player.
you are.
I can now breathe a vague sigh of relief that I'm able to actually accomplish things again. I'm going to play this to build another canal for 3. Oh,
Yep.
that goes here.
Good catch.
Yep. Then I'm going to play this.
I do
to
wonder
build
if
another
maybe that's what
ironworks.
happened. Maybe he built, he paid, but maybe paid
To
over
the
that
bank.
early on
Yeah,
when
yeah,
people
good
were
call.
talking about that.
So I'm going to build there.
All right. So you must have access to coal. You
Which I do.
Here. So you pay 1. So a total of, what is that, 10 quid?
So yes, 9 there, 10.
And 5 come out and 5 go away because you have access to the foreign market.
Right.
So that's going to be 3, 6, 8, 10, 11.
Wow.
And it flips. And that's going to be 2 income for green. And 7 points eventually. And that is good try. All right, that's green. Red, you're up.
Now I have a quick question in anticipation of potential future turn.
And that's actually a really good point. Paul brings up having an expansive network, i.e. kind of like what you were doing now.
Yeah.
It mitigates the randomness of the cards as well. That's another way to mitigate that. So good call. Glad you pointed that out, Paul. Go ahead.
So you can build through the outside markets. Can you ship? Like, is this coal connected to this, or does it go through the outside market?
That's a good question, and I really don't know the answer to it off the top of my head. Peanut Gallery, I'll just defer to y'all. So you guys just saw and heard what he said. So what's the ruling on that? And actually, I will look
Well,
that
see,
up.
and that's actually what Matt just says there. Didn't I have access to the coal in Manchester?
Which
it would actually be Oldham would be
okay.
first.
So if that's the case, then we put that back.
Well, we can just move.
Okay, cool. And it must be the closest. It has to be Oldham, which comes here, which then flips 4.
Did you take one back?
Yep, there you
take
go.
one back.
And 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. And good to go.
Awesome.
Cool. Awesome. Thanks, y'all.
Even better.
Right? Winning,
Yeah.
literally. All right.
That's still me.
Your turn. Yes.
Something I played. Good catch, y'all.
Oh no, can't have more than one in a town.
Right. Not only during the
Yet.
canal phase.
Yet.
Right. And y'all remember how the scoring works based on connections, et cetera, et cetera. So I am going to be way behind to start.
If you upgrade one that's already been flipped, it comes back unflipped, and the other one goes away.
Hold on. Say that again.
If you wanted to upgrade one that's already been flipped, like if I
Right.
wanted to upgrade this one so it doesn't go away in 2 turns.
Right. I believe it's unshipped.
So then does that 3 points I'm sacrificing that
Yep.
to upgrade?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Well, no matter what, I know that this is going away.
Right.
It's just a question of whether or not it comes in flipped or not. And I will double check that while Ash tanks forever.
No.
No, take your time. Hurry up.
Tank my time.
Yep.
That was a nice double.
Because then that
was
gets
well
to be
done.
an interesting dilemma is whether I sacrifice getting rid of 3 points that are guaranteed to take those 4.
So I'm going
It
to.
can't teleport from like here through this out through that and that type thing, but it can go. But it actually
If it can follow something.
Yes, exactly. If it follows on the board,
Yeah.
How's that?
Okay.
Canal to Bolton,
So it could make some pretty circuitous routes.
You can.
and then I'm going to develop twice for 3. So that altogether is 6.
Okay, so walk me through upgrading.
All right. So actually, that's what I'm looking
Oh,
at right now.
I have
Give
to
me one
develop.
second. Give me 1 second. Yes. Okay. Income level is not adjusted down, but you lose the points. So
Okay.
in other words, it comes in unflipped.
Okay.
Okay, on its as if you had just built it for new. All right. So Amanda asked about building over. You can always build over a space containing one of your counters as long as the new counter is the same type and a higher tech level.
Okay.
Okay. Then you have to meet all the normal requirements that as if there was nothing there. Okay. Then the old counter is thrown away along with any cubes that remain on it.
Okay.
If it's flipped over, to where you're scoring points and income, you don't lose the income, but you are potentially sacrificing those points unless you're able to flip the new one as well.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yep.
If you want to cover someone else's mines or ironworks,
That has to be
this has
empty
to be empty
first.
and the whole board has to be empty of that respective color.
Okay.
Cool? All right, good deal. Cool.
This is so frustrating right now.
What am I going to do?
Frustrating is good.
Oh, I'm loving this.
Oh yeah, this is your
It's-
first play,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's melting my brain in, again, just the absolute best kind of way.
Cool.
Like explaining it, like it seemed like, okay, I get everything, it all makes sense.
But how
and then
do
once
I
it starts
do it?
happening,
Right,
it's
yes.
like, oh man. And then with 4 players and people getting in your way, and
And again, that's why we want to do
Yeah.
these, right?
Okay, so I will.
Oh, Matt was saying he was posing the question. He's saying he's learning the rules now.
Oh no, but other people. Are trying to-
other people chimed
Okay, so then I'm going to play 2 cards and build here.
Okay, so you're building.
I can't. I don't have enough money. Okay.
You burned through that loan pretty quick.
I
Amanda.
did, and I have nothing to show for it.
Yeah, Paul says not having an expansive network can lead to opponents locking you out, especially if you don't have a lot of location cards in hand. I totally totally understand that.
Well, but you've been spending your locations for your burns, for your canals and your developments and
No,
everything else.
I have no. I've been building my burning my industry ones and
Oh, okay.
holding on to
Really?
industries.
Oh.
Yes, holding on to locations,
Oh.
because of what the locations
Yeah.
are.
Oh my goodness.
Although I don't know if it's going to work out.
I'm interested to see how the pivot goes.
Oh, important note. I did explain this, but as a refresher, the level ones don't go away on your
On
board.
here, yeah.
Yeah.
You still got to build through them or
Yeah.
develop
Or
through
develop
them.
through them, yeah.
Okay, cool. All right.
You can build, well, with the exception of the ones
The
that have
ships.
canal only
Right.
marked.
Yep.
You can build them,
Sure.
Nice.
which actually.
I think they all have canals on it, so no, you can't.
can't.
Yeah, they do. I know what you're asking, but no, they all have canals, so no.
Well, the way you
level
said
ones-
build through or upgrade
well,
through.
just develop through.
Okay, so I built a port there for 6
Okay.
with my
Okay. Good.
anchor symbol.
Yeah, I know, Paul. I was just giving big picture. Yeah.
Okay, and then
Oh, right. Yeah, and make sure that you have money to be able to pay for income. You're here. The $3.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
otherwise you sell buildings at half cost.
Yes. Again, I didn't cover
Whoa.
it because edge
Edge
case.
case.
this is
Yeah, I saw it
horrible.
on the
Yeah.
player aids.
Yep.
Oh, that was the other thing. Somebody had mentioned right before we took the break who did the player aids, but I missed it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
if you
somebody
got-
mentioned it.
If
in
y'all
there.
know who
Oh.
made
It was Andrew.
who made these
Andrew Brown.
these player aids here that we're using, definitely give them a shout out, and we'll link to it. Even if you don't mention it, we'll link to it in the comments or in the
Show notes.
description.
Gosh dang it, man.
I want to see something. Is it? Nope, can't see it. Good. I wanted to make sure that the black behind the chat actually stuck from last time. I forgot to check that. So it did because the opacity.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So
All those little settings.
yep.
There's only 100 of them. No big
And that's why we're actually writing them down.
deal.
Although I will say everything went off without a hitch. It legitimately did. Like we had everything set up right.
Mhm.
It got too warm apparently, we have no idea.
RAM cache or whatever.
So, who
I
knows?
don't know computers, man.
But again, the new the new desktop. So yeah,
I'm gonna have to take
oh,
another loan. There's nothing else I can do.
Okay, just 10?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So that's all right. So yeah, so I'm a bit frustrated that it didn't quite. I forget about the whole you can only have one industry per city during the canal phase, because
it's limiting. It's tough.
because man, there are some real juicy spots I would really like
Oh,
to
yeah.
have.
Namely, the one he's already in.
First and foremost, it would be.
As an example.
Yeah, right. All right, so I have good cards that I don't want to spend.
Bogdan_J.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Hey, can somebody in Slack DM me and tell me to put that in the description? Because I'll forget. Please.
I'll do it.
Ash is doing it. Never mind.
You're gonna get 10 DMs.
That's fine.
Because there's like gonna be a slight delay.
Better 10 than none.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
You know, I could do that. But then. I still got enough turns. I think I can do it.
You bet.
All right. So I'm going to burn 2 cards for a location of my. Am I?
Come on. Just kidding.
You know what? I'm not. I'm actually just going to go ahead and build 2 canals instead, using 2 cards here. So we will go.
Oh, that's what that card's going to be. Okay. I'm good with that.
Shoot. They're just not scoring.
But with all the canals getting wiped off, that helps your network exist.
That is
That's
true.
where
I
I'm
have.
currently having
Yeah,
some
that's a
debates.
fair point. So there's 6 quid. Done. All right.
Wow, one of us paid
Seriously, I'm gonna be third with all that. I didn't even realize that. Wow. All right. Get cards. There are none. Get your income. Amanda, you owe 4. It's gonna be 8 for green, 7 for red, 2 for yellow.
Oh,
Yeah, there's no need to rub that in. All right, Red, you're up. Fix those, would you? Thanks.
Hey, Dave.
Oh, hey, Dave.
Hey.
Welcome.
so I'm going to build a coal mine in Bolton. It's the industry card. It's connected to my network. I'm going to pay the 7. The level 2 does not require any iron.
I welcome this.
1, 2, 3.
Cool.
So that's the first. And the second, I am a buck short. That is a problem.
I'm familiar with that problem.
That's right. We're not going to save any of these cards.
Oh, we don't save the cards.
Right.
No, we play through all
bad.
of them.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I thought you were just saying that, like, oh, I wish I
No,
could keep
no,
these.
Then I'm going to build a canal. There. For
All
points.
right. Cool. Yeah, that's worth 4.
Oh shit!
Or that.
Forgot
Amanda,
about
you're
those.
up.
I mean, I'm nowhere near. I could have never gotten to that
Oh,
one.
that's
And these are
funny.
both rail lines, so it doesn't matter. I couldn't have done anything anyway. But I had forgotten all about that.
All right.
So, in other words, well played, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Jolly good.
Thank you, sir.
It's really good stuff. Okay, I'm gonna play this cotton
Mill.
mill thing here. Okay, so it's 12.
Nope.
Shit.
Just take 2 and 10. There you go.
12.
12.
Okay, and that's gonna go here.
Nice.
But I can ship it. Correct?
You absolutely can.
Okay.
And I would recommend you do
Yeah.
so. But it requires you to play a card.
To ship it?
Yeah, or
Oh.
to sell.
Yeah.
Technically, you're selling it.
Gotcha.
But yes.
Then I'll do that. That's fine.
All right, cool. So now, I assume you're shipping through your port.
Correct.
So that will flip. And that will flip for a total of 8 income.
Nice.
Whoa!
So up
Welcome
to
to the black.
14.
Yippee!
There we go.
Quick
Good.
question. When
Quid question?
maybe.
Ah.
Yes, it is, in fact. When the level 1 industries wipe at the end of the canal, does the income from them wipe, or no?
No.
Okay.
It does not.
So it's just, all right.
Yep, it's just they go away. Kind of like if you build over them.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right.
All right, so that should have been it for
All
me,
right.
yeah?
Yes, that was both your actions, right? You built and then sold
Correct.
cotton. Correct. Yellow. Sorry. I hate this game in the best way possible.
Really feeling that right now.
Yeah.
All right, so I have 2 turns left. So if I go 1, 2, 3. I can only do 2. I want to be able to do. Is it worth it? So that's one. What's my second action though? So here's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I forgot. We should be thinking out loud. All right. So I don't have Michael or Burry. So what I'm thinking is I could burn 2 cards to be able to build an industry in one of them. However, looking at my lack of quiche, I have 6 quid. And I'm short on both the 2 industries that I would be interested in building. So I'm going to have to take a loan. I can only take 20. I'm okay with that. So Manchester, I can't do anything with it anyways. I will take 2 loans, or 20, for action number 1. And my second action, I guess I'm going to have to build a link. Wait a minute, make sure. Yeah, that's canal. So that's a dead end here, isn't it, Bolton?
It is in the canal area, yeah.
Okay.
On Bolton and Bury.
I cannot. Wow, really? I can't. I guess I could develop.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to. So I will play Liverpool, home of the Beatles. And I will develop how many? This one time, can I develop 3?
No, Chad.
Okay. So it would be 5 quid if I did that. Let me look at this. That would leave me 5, 22. I'm good with that, I think. So I'm going to actually develop this level 2 cotton mill and
Your
this
one,
level
yeah.
1 there.
That makes sense.
And that's going to be a total of 5 that I just paid. And the turn of the yellow player is complete. Green, you're up.
You can be my hero. I'm going to play Bolton. I'm going to build my ironworks.
Nice.
So that costs me 12 money. The iron comes from here.
Yep, must come from there because
Yep.
that's the closest location.
Yep. I pay
Coal,
12.
sir.
Coal. Yeah.
And what card did you play for that? Sorry.
Bolton.
Okay, so you
To
played
build
the
right
city,
there,
right?
yep.
Okay, good.
And then this 6 iron, because it's connected to the outside market.
Well,
Ow.
5 of it.
Yep.
Shit.
Yep.
No, I mean,
You're
it's,
Well, I could have. It'll still work. Actually, this is probably a good example of doing it in this order is going to be cheaper for me.
Okay, so there's 5. 1 stays on there.
Yeah. So 3, 5, 7,
9.
8, 9.
So give a buck, take 10.
Yeah. And I got a bank over here, Ash.
Okay.
oh, okay.
Then
No worries. Thanks a lot, Michael, for stopping by. We appreciate it.
I'm going to upgrade. And it doesn't really matter which one I do it with. So I'm going to upgrade. I'm going to get rid of 1. and
Develop, you mean?
Develop.
Right? Okay,
Develop.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 and 2.
And that will cost you 2 more quid.
No.
Oh, yeah. Fair point.
One
you must take
quid,
from there
right?
and 1 quid,
Yep.
and that immediately flips.
Nice.
Good call.
1 income, 9 more points.
There you go. Oh, no points, but income.
Well, it will get 9 more points
correct.
in 1 turn.
Yes. Wow. All of your... Wow. That's well done.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, thanks. Wasn't paying attention. All right, cool. Next. Oh,
So that's
it.
green.
That's it.
So now, player order and income.
It's going to be yellow,
Yellow jumps to first.
then
There you go.
Red.
Cool.
red, purple,
then purple,
green.
then green.
Yep.
Thanks for the heads up, y'all. Way to stay on that. All right.
Oh, wow, look, I get money this time.
Hey!
All right,
Ah,
so
wow.
here we go. Green gets 9, red 7, purple 2, and I'm good. I don't need any. All right. Yeah, that stinks.
Hey, Ash, can you mute me, please?
Yeah, of course. Which channel are you?
2.
Okay.
Lancaster and Oldham are the 2 that I have, and I can't do anything in Oldham, and Lancaster is kind of useless right now. So,
Anybody need anything?
no, I'm good.
No, I think I'm good.
Lordy, lordy, lordy. So I could take 1 action using both the cards to make it either Bury or Bolton. However, none of them are going to flip this turn.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
The other option is I could build a ship, which actually might not be the end of the world. You know what? I am. So there's 2 cards. Those are going to become Liverpool,
Nice.
and I'm going to pay 16. So it became Liverpool, so I
Right.
can build it. It has connection for coal, and iron is going to be up there, so that's going to be this, which we'll wait until Amanda comes back for that, or we'll explain it to her. So that's 1 plus 16 is a total of 17.
Yep.
17.
No, sorry.
No worries. There, that goes.
I thought you were showing me, and I was like,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
that is indeed
Yeah, right.
17.
I agree. This immediately flips. That becomes 2 income.
Nice.
And that immediately flips for Amanda
4 income for Amanda.
up to 18.
She'll
Done.
appreciate that.
I'm
Yep.
sure she would. Team player. Not really, but you know, you do what you got to do.
Right.
I've never seen Twin Peaks, I'll be honest.
I haven't either. I've
Andrew
heard
says
things.
Amanda disappearing through the curtains made her think of Twin
Oh.
Peaks. I got nothing.
Yeah.
So, Red, you're up.
Wizard of Oz, maybe, I guess. I don't know. So.
And actually, while you finish your turn, let me go ahead and take care of me as well.
Sure thing.
Thanks.
Oh, whoa.
Good save.
That
You're
was
good.
that was not how that needed
Good.
to happen. So, I'm going to tell me if you've heard this one. Spend 2 cards to turn it into Wigan and build a coal mine. That'll be 7 for red. And red, in the fastest turn ever, they threatened to put me on a timer multiple times. And the one time that I make a fast turn,
Neither of them are in the room.
they're not here. So that's my turn.
Okay.
And I'll just share with you some of my thinking. Half the board's going to wipe between canal and rail. And I keep forgetting and then remembering and then forgetting and remembering that rail costs coal to build in addition to the money. And there's going to be, I'm guessing there's going to be a land rush
Shit.
on building the rail links. And so I'm hoping that Wigan and Bolton are well enough situated to be connected to those potential rail links and to be able to supply the coal for building those. They're the level 2 mines, so they'll be there after the wipe. And hopefully, what's funny, maybe you can't see it, the Era 2 or Level 2 coal mines produce 7 income each. And so I'm hoping for a nice little pop in income once that happens. It's funny, the income in each of the 4 phases or each of the 4 levels of the industry changes. So cotton is most valuable at the beginning, 5, and then at level 2 it's 4, and then 3, and then 2. The decline of the cotton industry actually happened. The coal industry ramps up. It goes from 4 to level 1 up to 7, and then 6 and 5. Iron's a little different. It's 3, 3, 2, 1, and then the ports and shipyards are different. So I'm hoping that I goosed this just right for a nice little punch of income at the head of the railroad era.
In fact, you did such a great job of explaining that logic that I'm going to play 2 cards.
Mr. Bond, let me explain to you my evil plan in excruciating detail.
Going to play a coal over here.
Nicely done.
Yep. So that's 7 income for me. Or 7 money, not income. It gets 3.
Thank you, sir.
If you wouldn't mind, Ash,
Oh.
passing 3 coal.
3
no,
coal.
yeah,
Yep. You're in Manchester?
Yep, that is correct.
Done.
And that's my entire turn.
We'll just assume that wasn't good, what Amanda was going to do.
Oh,
You know what? Just cue it up.
yep.
She didn't hear the
She
explanation.
didn't.
And I'm not claiming any special knowledge of the game. Brass has been on my radar to play since it came out. And just to show you how poorly played I am, that I still am only now getting to actually play it. And so I've read a bunch of the reviews about it. I've read a bunch of playthroughs about it. For me, when I didn't have a game group that played games like these, the substitute was to read playthroughs of the games.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Almost vicariously playing the game, sort of. And so this one, to me, I'm interested to see how the railroad canal era pivots to the railroad era and how much of it wipes and the few things that don't wipe. So that was one of the things that I remember reading about, was positioning yourself well for Era 2 with level 2 coal mines stocked with coal.
I know on the Heavy Cardboard Slack channel where we were talking about setting this up, that was the one thing somebody had mentioned, that one of their first playthroughs of this, they weren't adequately explained the transition, and then saw all of their level 1s
Oh
wiped.
my gosh.
And we're like, oh, I'm not even on the board anymore.
And that would be a horrible thing.
Oh,
As a teacher to not, and that's why the very first thing that I was telling y'all that I wanted to stress,
Don't get
that is
attached.
a really, really big deal.
Yeah.
So, cool.
Is your turn, Amanda?
Yeah.
All right, so real quick, while you were
I just
gone,
want to point out, I took such an amazingly fast turn and none of you were here to see it.
we're not used to that. All right, so I took your last coal. I built a ship So I took your last coal to flip it for you, and you got your income. All right, it's your turn. What'd you guys do while we were
Well,
gone?
so I didn't because I'm last player. I
Fair
started
enough.
to.
Ash, right.
I spent 2 cards to build a coal mine in Wigan.
Okay. Wooka wooka.
Oh, and actually what I thought of for my turn, it won't matter because she can't physically block it.
Oh yeah, good point.
Okay. Let's see.
He played and then unplayed his turn.
Yeah,
while you're
that's why
gotcha.
there's even money in my spot. I'll move it off for just a moment.
Oh, no, Brad. No.
Sorry, guys. He got caught.
Yeah, actually, when I was coming back in, my mic actually got caught on the door handle.
Oh,
and
woops.
so the pop filter popped off and all
had
that.
to find
I'm like,
it.
Where is it? Oh, it
He
was
thought
in my shirt.
he thought
so.
it went in my shoe, but it was in his shirt.
Anyway.
Okay.
Quick.
What do I want to do? Let's see.
You're right, Paul, but $4. Quid.
I
4 quid.
There you go.
I am going to develop. So that would be 4.
That would be 4 quid
Yes.
for that if you're doing
If
two.
you're doing the
I
two.
am doing
Correct.
2. So
All right.
that one.
You're welcome, Anthony.
That one. And then
I basically did the Bond villain detailed explanation of
We
my
heard.
move. Oh,
Yeah, we were actually right out there looking
Oh,
for
good.
the pop
For all the
filter.
mic
Yeah,
pieces.
right.
then I am going to. I don't have very much money again.
A little bit of panic set in, right, when I was like, the end of the mic, where? Oh, it's just the pop filter.
Scared us both really bad. Do
channels.
that.
3, 4.
I have no idea.
Cool.
We'll just have to test.
Yep. Just chew. That's fine. No, they don't mind. It's just their ears.
They don't care to hear you masticating.
Ash
It's
has proven
fine.
himself, Adrian and Matt, to be worthy providers of heavy cardboard playthroughs when I want to rest. Good to know. Thanks.
Can't do that. I only have 1 card.
Just crack it open.
Oh, I can
Okay.
do
I hate that,
that.
thing.
Okay, I am going to build a
But you can keep it behind the curtain. That's
thing
fine.
in Preston for 7.
Nice. Nice move.
And I have no more cards.
All right. Yeah, well, yeah, because that's the end. And Adrian, you're up.
All right, I'm going to spend 2 cards, 7 money, and I'm going to plop down a level 2 coal.
It's almost like he had that plan. That's weird. All right. That's
Don't know
it?
where I'd have gotten the idea to do something like
All
that.
right, so here we go. So now we, let me back up, make sure that, and I'm sure there's an easier way to do this. So, okay, order of play. So 7, so I'm last, I know that. And it looks like purple's going to be penultimately last. And then 7 and 7, same order. Yep. All right, clear the money. And now we go into victory point scoring. All right. All right, cool. That'll work, Andrew, so you can see this and see how everything wipes out. All right, so we'll do this player by player. This is the easiest way to do that. Where are the...
Here.
Thank you. All right. All right, so we'll get one of each color out, ready to rock, because none of us are going to hit 100, at least at this point. Cool. All right, so ladies first, purple. So you're going to score anything that's flipped face up, but start with your rail or your canal, because those are coming off. So how you score those is for all the circles that are on each end, you're going to score. So in this case, you have 1, 2 circles, 1, 2 circles, that's 4. So 4 points for that rail,
Okay.
or the canal, as it were.
Oh, wow.
So 4. That makes sense?
I can
Yeah.
see how you could actually maybe get to 100.
Yeah,
Well,
well, yeah,
as-
yeah, yeah.
over the
right.
2
All right,
rounds.
so you want to take it over from there?
Okay.
All right.
So then for this one,
Uh-huh.
I get 1, 2.
Right, so here, good.
And then that goes away.
a third.
Well, and on this end.
Oh, that's right. So 3.
Yep, good.
And that goes away. Then for this, I get 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep,
And then for this, I get 1, 2.
yep.
Wow.
And then do I get these
And
points
then,
as well?
you'll only get for yours.
Right.
You get nothing for
Nothing.
that.
5,
Right.
9,
It's
12.
the circles or
Hexes.
hexagons?
Hexes.
Hexes? Oh,
Good
sorry.
call.
Okay.
Yes.
3, 4, 6.
Yep. Up to 19. Purple's done.
Nice.
Adrian.
All
We'll
right.
just go counterclockwise. That's
Yeah.
fine.
So here I get 1.
Okay.
I get none. I get none. I get another 1.
Okay.
I get 1, 2, 3.
And that's your canal network.
Yep, my canal network was
It was
shoddy
pretty.
at best.
It was pretty.
Yeah.
All right. Now score your point. Now this is where he cleans up.
Yeah.
Though.
3,
So 25.
4.
Well, no, it's 10, 10,
Wow.
and 5. So
Yeah.
25 up to 30. We don't have a cough button. Sorry, guys. Your level 1s also go away, Amanda.
But would that happen? That happens after scoring because everybody needs to get the
yeah.
circles.
Fair
Good
enough.
point.
Good call. Yep. All
So,
right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
5, 6. 7. 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13. And I think that's the canals. Yep.
Okay. And then red, you're looking at 4, 8, 11, 14.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Up to 27.
Okay, not bad. And then
You score canal points for the outside cities, they're saying.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, I did not
You-
for either of these.
Oh, you did? Oh, I thought. Yeah,
Nope,
yeah.
sorry, so
we
that's
did here.
4
So.
more for me.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Thanks, Andrew.
All right. I'm just going off of what they count. See, I'm not.
That's
cheating.
I didn't even notice
You're
that
fine.
that symbol was there.
All right. I will score 1. I will score 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whee! All right. So 7. And 10, 15, 20. Yeah?
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. 20 up to
27.
27. That's a little bit better. All right.
Wait, guys, wait up!
So now, level
one's
ones
clear.
go away. So, go ahead. So that makes me sad that that goes away, but that's okay. So just verify. Boom, 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 boom. That is a 2, 2, 2. All right. So now we add in the 6 cards that were pulled out. Go ahead and shuffle, y'all. And then we're going to deal out 8 cards. Discard 2 this time. That's based on player count.
Okay.
Actually.
Interesting that it.
That it changes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in a 4-player game, it's 6 and 2, respective first and second phase. In a 3-player game, it's 9 and 6.
Well, so what threw me off is it's adding 4 more cards, and I was like, well, that's only. But the first turn was just
Only
one.
one.
So now
Exactly.
that
Yep.
evens it up to be a full turn.
Yep. Cool.
Makes
All right.
sense. Almost
There,
like
and I'll pull 2
somebody is a good designer that made this.
off and top. All right. Deal out 8, sir.
okay.
All right. So someone had mentioned earlier that it is really important to try and position yourself in good standing for turn order at the beginning of the rail phase, because you can then be able to build for rail if you have 30, or you take a loan. No, that wouldn't work. One of the things you can do at the end of the canal phase is take a full loan to where you have 30 quid to where you can build 4 rail immediately out the gate before anybody gets a chance to take their turn.
See,
Huh,
that
interesting.
would have been an interesting thing to keep in, like to have thought of. I didn't. Instead of dumping both cards to build down there, I could have just built here with
Sure.
because one of my cards was a coal card.
I
Use
did a
the
poor
other
job of
one.
teaching that aspect.
Well, I don't know if I would have done it different because this whole part of my network was going away. I would have been just in, so I
Sure.
might have still went there to spread out a bit. Hard to say.
Okay.
But that was something I hadn't even thought of.
Okay. So yeah, for those scoring at home. All right, cool. So Ash begins with his 1 quid. His eyes got the size of planets.
Don't we do
Oh,
income?
sorry, income. Sorry. 9 for green, 7 for red, 4 for purple. I'll take my 1 and like it. All right, cool. Appreciate y'all sticking around. Now it gets remember real quick, to build rail, you have to have access to coal. They're 5 apiece. You can build 2 on 1 turn for 15, but that would require 2 coal as well. All right. Cool.
Ouch.
I suppose I ought to look at what horrible stuff I have. All right. And remember, also, there is no connections right now. You
Right.
must build out from somewhere you actually have industry. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
And as I think on things, I actually, having what we were talking about earlier, having built like that one over here and taken a 30 loan, would have actually been probably in a lot of
Dandy
ways
idea.
a better idea from what I want to do now. I'm looking at that and I'm like, wow.
Oh, and also you can flip over your canals to the rail
Sure.
side, but everyone but Ash, so he can take his turn.
And
So I
Amanda's
think what
already
I
done it,
have to
evidently.
do.
They've been like that.
Ouch.
And you are piece limited on your rail as well.
Okay.
Yeah, it's covering a little bit. There you go.
See, I'm trying to think
set up.
ahead to what I'll be doing next.
Right.
So what are you thinking?
So I'm thinking that I'm going to take a loan and then build some rail with these coal mines that I just
Does the
built.
cotton demand reset?
Yes, it
Oh,
should have.
good.
Good call. And these actually reshuffle. Pretty sure.
And does the market refill at all?
Do not believe the market does. So here we go. Shuffle all the distant market tiles together to make a fresh stack. Move the cotton demand back up. Now start the rail period. Boom, done.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. All right.
So yeah, I think that's what I have to do. So give me 3 loans, please.
You are red.
Red, please.
Back 1 color, 2 color, back 3
That
color.
burns.
Okay.
Ouchie.
That sucks. So
Amanda, cut. Throw 'em on there.
Red's going to build 3 track links. Excuse me, 2 track links for 15
For your second action. Okay.
for my second action.
All right.
First will be from Bolton,
Okay.
and the second,
And you have a choice to take from here or here because they're equidistant.
Right.
Obviously, you want to take off your own. I get that. I'm
Yep.
just pointing it out.
thank you, I appreciate it.
Did you just align them all facing the same way?
Yep.
Okay. just curious.
Yeah, I hate to do it, but man, I want to build from there, but I don't want to flip your coal mines. So I'll
I
connect right into
mean,
Bolton.
you could take it off of mine. It's equidistant.
Nope, nobody, nope. So
7 income for
7
red.
income for red, please.
It is this. 7 to 25.
So
Well done, sir.
thank you.
Green, you're up.
Yeah. That I am.
Blurg.
That's what I felt with my 2 Birkenhead cards.
Oh, I don't even have that as an option. I don't
Oh,
think.
this is so frustrating.
Telling me.
This is so frustrating, Adrian.
I'm going.
I
What
cannot
do I
do that.
have?
Okay. But I could.
I've got that. Wouldn't be the worst.
What wouldn't?
So starting this off here, I'm
Real quick, also, remember the rule that you can only have 1 in a city is now gone,
Right.
as well? Okay.
Thank you.
yeah. So that's one thing I'm debating on. You know, like Ash talked about a little bit at the end of the turn last time, the way the income works on some of these, how they ramp up and then taper off. And then with the cotton market full, I'm trying to think of, you know, what could I do to maybe build a cotton mill and then immediately
Ship it.
ship it while that's still high.
But you got to get a connection to a port.
Right, which is where the being able to build in 2 places, I could do that in Preston, if I had the Preston card, or if I had a mill card.
And there's the rub.
Yes, and so I'm kind of looking around the board trying to figure out where I have cards and that I can build things like that. I saw at the end of last turn how important having a good network is for counting all the different finished ones, so I'm tempted to just immediately go nuts building a rail network. kind of
Go nuts.
Yep.
And that's what I think I'm going to start with, is going a little bit nuts. Now let me make sure that I don't do something
And
silly.
also make note that level 1s you cannot build. You either develop or develop.
Yep.
And-
I have noted it.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I'm trying to get a little bit better about also like looking forward with what I want to do in my cards. So
Sure.
the first card I'm going to play here is Manchester. And real quick while I'm doing that is Manchester's full except for the
iron.
Ironworks. I have no more Ironworks.
So you're not gonna use the
Manchester's
card.
useless for me.
Unless you wanted to build a cotton mill
Unless I
over
wanted to
somebody.
upgrade,
Or
I
not
guess.
cotton, I'm sorry, a coal mine over somebody's, which
Yeah.
you're not going to be able to do anytime soon.
Right.
So, correct.
So I feel like at this point it's not worth keeping around. But I'm going to do that to
Plus,
build.
Man U and Man City were not super great this year anyway, so I hear you.
And they've never been two teams that I've really cared for.
Okay, all right.
So I'm going to pay 15.
Footy for those,
Um,
since we're using slang, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right. And I'm going to go here
Like you use
and
quid
here.
to go to the footy match.
I'm going to pull
Seriously.
2 coal there
Okay.
for my first turn.
You sure you didn't want to take from purple? I'm just messing.
Yes.
Go. Go.
Yes. Sorry, you threw a wrench in there. Things were chugging along.
Like, wait, what?
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play Oldham. And I'm going to build one of my mills.
Okay, requires a
Coal,
There you
which
go.
will be that one.
Nice.
Which will flip that. So I get 7 income, please.
7, 27, 34. Good.
And then it costs me
14.
And you have 30.
No, you're not.
Oh, so sorry. Here, we'll go back 7 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Yes.
Okay.
Well
I
then.
like where your head's at.
Yeah,
but,
wow.
you know.
Wonder what he'll do next.
That's unfortunate. Iron's expensive. Man.
Okay.
Sorry, that's...
No, you're fine. No worries.
So instead, if you don't mind, I'm going to build this rail over to here.
Okay.
You don't have connection to coal. Oh, excuse me. you
I
do.
would have through
My
there,
bad.
but
My
it
bad.
is-
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm
Go,
going to
go
go up
on.
to here. And then I'm going to build my coal instead.
Hmm.
Because that's... Well, let me make sure I can... Because I'd played Oldham. What town is that? It's hiding from...
It's Wigan.
Wigan.
Wigan. I'm going to play Wigan.
Okay. So there, that's 7 quid. And you get 3 coal onto it.
Yeah. And
Okay.
7 I can do.
So it should be 10. Oh, you built, sorry, that's 722. Yes.
Yeah.
Good. I forgot you built 2 rail. Amanda, you're up.
Correct.
Okay.
That is a
There
revolting
we go.
I
development.
can't do that. Yeah, there's
Got it.
literally nothing I can do because I have 6 money. So I have to take a loan.
Okay. How much would
I'm
you
only
like?
gonna take 10.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Okay. 10.
And
Remember, money's just a tool. This counter doesn't matter. It's just income. This is the one that matters. I'm not trying to get you back here with me. My point is maximize your actions, but you are free to do as you wish. And I will shut up.
The card for the loan.
Yeah, hang on.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Okay. 2, and she's back here with me at 3. There's the card for the loan. Yeah, might as well until your turn's over. Yeah, so we
And-
know she did 2 actions. It's a good way to mark it. Well, y'all went quiet all of a sudden. What's up? It's not that late.
hit
It's
that
only-
second half
It's
and
only
then-
9:20.
My brain is fried.
I think Andrew went to bed too.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
went to bed. That's why.
Well, there's
See ya,
48
Andrew,
of
if you
y'all.
haven't
I'm
left.
just saying. I mean,
Hello, everyone.
Let's start
what,
over.
It's
Don't
11:20 on the East
Yorkshire.
Coast.
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
morning time
Okay.
over in
So,
Europe.
gonna build
3.
Well, yeah,
but,
it's
you know.
still late at
And
night.
ironworks
Oh.
here.
Glory to Rome, Amanda. Glory to Rome.
So that's
It went that
1,
turn.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's
She's going to get paid too.
Yep, that's. I was going to take a 30 loan
Mhm.
and build there because she's going to fill that, which
Yep.
then gives her
okay.
that.
So that's 4 to there. So that's 2, 4, 6.
Yep, that's exactly what I was going to do.
6 money. That goes there. This flips.
Nice.
That's 7 income.
Wow.
And then this flips as well, yeah?
Yep.
You bet. Yep.
So then 3
And
more.
3 more.
Wow.
Yep, that's exactly what I was
Whoops,
going
missed.
to do.
Okay. Well,
Very nice, Amanda.
Nice
Thank you.
move.
Did Ash pay coal for both your rail?
It is, and that's
Yep.
how I flipped this coal mine. Thank
Yep.
you.
Well, there goes that. All right. Wow, that was the only way I was going to be able to make income to be able to afford to
Hey,
build.
Alden.
Wow.
Thanks, Paul.
That's really unfortunate because now that both of the markets are full, and should point out, you have access to the overseas market through that because it's flipped.
Through the port.
Yeah, because it's flipped.
because it's a flipped port. Huh.
You would even if it wasn't flipped, right? The overseas, you can go
Yeah,
for both.
true. Fair point. Yeah. Wow, that really throws me off. Not being able to build my iron. Well, it doesn't matter because that's full now. So I cannot make money this turn. So I can only take 1 loan to give me 15, which then I would be able to build rail. And then I got to take another loan. To be able to go down, I have to be... Oh, zut de l'heure. All right. Wow. That really threw me off. All right. That's going to be a loan for 10, which immediately is going to go up yonder.
For rail.
Yep. So we're going to play... Yeah, Manchester's dead to me now, so we'll play these 2. 1 for the loan, 1 for rail. So I have to have access to coal. We have plenty. To be able to. So we will actually build 1 there for sure. That's
Use
1.
that one.
Which green now
Now I
gets
get
7
Now get your
income.
7.
At
Three,
least it's still happening
7.
before the next income phase.
That's true, yeah.
So I would like to build out of Manchester, down south, down to Stockport over here. But I have to have, well... Wow, I'm in a bad spot right now. You know what? Yeah, I will. I won't. I'll stay on target. So then here, looking at this, red gets it, since they're in the same spot.
Yep.
Done. All right, so money spent. That looks like purple's first. Green is last, and the
Red and
rest
yellow.
staying the same.
Yep. So, income?
All right. Well, draw back up to our hand size. I know we're
Deal.
not used to that. Green gets 12. Nobody there. Sorry. Red gets 8. Purple gets 6. And I'm just going to worry about taking a loan. All right. Good. Glad you're having a good time, Paul. All right. Dave, thanks for stopping by. Have a good evening. Okay, so what is the Glory to Rome reference? Jeff asks. All
It's
right.
a sweater mic
So,
thing.
all right. Well, it's
Final.
I don't know, how PC do we want to make this?
Oh, I mean,
You don't
it's
want
live.
an explicit tag. So.
Yeah.
All right. So I won't say what it really means, but it's basically saying to whoever you say it to. I didn't say anything. So what it comes from is the game Glory to Rome. So Rome demands whatever, and if you don't have it, you say Glory to Rome. Basically, go fish, but in a more adult form or fashion. So it's a PC way of saying go to heck. All right, moving on. Purple, you're up.
We did income, right?
Yes.
How much did Red get? I think I didn't.
8.
8.
Thanks.
Did you not?
I didn't. I was dealing.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Yes, go fish yourself. That's exactly. There you go. Yes. I think Brad and Matt are the two that compete for best puns on this stuff.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
I am.
I have this trail mix over here mocking me that I can't eat because I'm on camera.
Yeah.
Well, at least that's me.
As soon as I'm done with my turn, I'm going to go get a handful of like almonds or something because I'm starving and I don't want the mean lady to come out. So I'm gonna play Mackless,
Oh.
whatever his name
Paul
is.
Sexberg of Roxley Games. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome, Paul.
14. Okay, so if I play this, I can put it there no matter what.
Yep.
right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm gonna.
Yes, you can as long as. Excuse me. There we go. All right, we're good
and
now.
so I can.
All right. You have to have access to coal. You do not have access to coal there.
I can build this first, though.
In fact, you must.
Can you
But I would have
always
access.
build out?
Hold on, no. But
Yeah.
to be able to build there, this doesn't exist. You have to have industry connected. You do not have industry. Ergo, you cannot build your cotton mill.
Dang it!
All right.
Yeah.
How's it going, Paul? How
Okay,
you doing
so
this
then
evening?
let's-
Nice of you to join us.
Think of something else. Okay.
If you have any questions, don't hesitate, Paul.
Let's see what we can do here.
All right.
Um.
So you have your turn planned out at least, right?
I wish.
So
Other than biting my.
So while Amanda's tanking, so the thing the thing that I'm struggling with here is obviously I have no money, I have no income, so
Can't
I
do
have
that.
to be able to take a loan. So if I take a loan,
To do that.
I have to be able to get back positive
Yeah.
with that second action.
Right.
How can I get back positive with that second action? With the markets full, I don't think I can. So moral of the story: play better.
Yeah. I'm on the very tail end of the dark blue band, correct? For my green income?
Correct.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. I need to get coal out
Just
there.
peeking in, and I'm afraid he says between errands. Love that you're doing this one. Awesome.
Need to do
We appreciate it.
that.
It sounds like there's a number of people that are coming y'all's way due to this. so.
I'm one. That's
Oh, are
why
you?
when I heard you were playing this, I wanted to play it to confirm that I'm going to pick that up.
Okay.
And now playing it 100%.
Awesome. Then mission accomplished.
Plus,
You should tell Gavin.
I'm a huge fan of the box art.
It is attractive. I will say that for sure.
Okay, fine. Then I'm going to go into Bolton.
I'm gonna take my Bolton and go home. All right.
I'm going to build that there
All right.
for 7.
It must be nice to have money. This is so weird.
Then
All right,
put
so
3
three
coal
coal?
on there,
Yep.
please.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah. Really? Yeah.
I
Or-
had my turn planned out.
Glory to Rome.
Yep.
Nah, I mean, she didn't like steal a thing from me. It just threw a wrench in the works.
Yeah.
This is the worst I've ever played at this. But that's usual for
yeah,
running the
you're-
stream.
You got a lot else going on.
You know, I do wonder if people like at home when they're done watching these, if they're like, how the hell do these guys review it as bad as he plays?
We both play terribly.
That's the thing. You're flying the spaceship while you're doing this.
Yeah, I know.
When the camera's not on, you're
I will say that like on
Cleaning up.
Saturdays when we do streams early in the game day and then we go out off of the stream, I usually tend to do a lot better.
Okay, so I'm going to.
It's my way of
Spend-
decompressing.
well,
and
just on
relaxing.
Saturday. Just on
Yep.
Saturday, you cleaned up.
I'm going to spend 15 to do
Oh,
2
that was
rails.
thoughtful of you, Paul. Thank you. Oh, he says, hold on, let's see.
1.
Paul says, I see several comments from people, yes, saying that your playthrough convinced them. Thanks. You're welcome. TC says, mission accomplished.
2.
Dean says he backed as well.
Nice
the art,
move,
the
Amanda.
art
That was
is-
basically
is
my turn
impressive.
that I was going to take.
Yeah, there seems to be a lot of that going on, which that means we're either all playing really poorly or really well, that we're thinking of each other's moves.
Can you mute me, please, Ash?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
And Paul also says they reposted the photo on our page to hopefully get you some. Oh, very nice. Thanks. Yeah, Andrew, you shouldn't take it as high quality play, especially on my. That's why I tell people don't ever bet on me during these live streams. I am a terrible bet unless it's dominant species, which I could probably win in my sleep. Which we'll find out when I go to WBC, right? And find out just how bad I am. But I just think I'm decent at it, so we'll see.
It's me.
Yeah.
Still waiting.
Well, I'm just trying to even get.
Fair enough, TC.
To
Hey,
where I
the
wanna be.
download's what matters, all right? So thank you. And now you're going to tell me you stream it, so thanks. It always surprises me. I'm trying to stall
Okay.
while
No,
I
yeah.
okay, good. All right.
I have 2 Lancaster cards, so excuse me while I figure out what in the world to do with them.
So as he tanks, it always surprises me when I hear that
Development,
people that I wouldn't ever
2.
expect to listen to our show that
There's
does.
a 1,
So
there's
we
a 2.
appreciate it very much.
and so for this,
Hold on, you developed?
Developed.
For 2?
yes, thank you.
Okay.
Well, son of a.
Yeah, that's a fair point, actually.
Quick
Brad.
question for
yeah,
you.
Go ahead.
So connected to one of these ports represents connection to the foreign
Yes,
ports.
because they are flipped over.
Gotcha.
Even if they weren't flipped over,
Connection
you
to a port, period.
right, because you
It's-
would have the option of flipping it
I
or
see.
not.
I see.
Yes.
Okay. So it's that the port is built.
Correct.
I understand. So what I'm going to then do.
Actually, Andrew, we're going to be doing another live stream of an infamous traffic down the road in the next handful of weeks to show how the order of the conspiracies and how that plays out can change how the game plays as well.
I'll be building a cotton mill in Warrington and Runcorn.
Playing what card? Oh,
The Warrington and Runcorn. Although
you cannot. Can you? Oh, you played it.
Could,
Sorry.
yeah.
See, again,
Yeah.
even yeah.
See, that's the thing. I'm questioning whether I want to give him points for his stupid rail connection. You know what? I'll do it. So I'm building that. That requires a coal. I'm spending this coal from my own mine. And then...
Terrible thing to waste.
Yep. So that was my 2 turns.
So, and you owe 14, sir.
Thank you.
And yeah, Brad says these playthroughs are the closest thing you're going to get to a typical game day. That's the whole point of doing this, that we want to bring y'all into our game days
Yeah.
and make you feel a part of it. That's kind of why these 2 cameras here are set lower. So
It's Amanda's.
it's no, it's
Oh,
me.
nope.
It's me.
Yeah,
Edward.
sorry. Amanda was first.
But I have no idea what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do.
I don't know how to test which channel.
Well, so I can talk while you mute one of them, and you muted me.
Yep. There.
Yep. And now I'm back. Am I?
Yeah, we'll find out.
If anyone shrieks, I'm sorry.
Just unmute it, and we'll mute it again when you come back. Go ahead, because
Yeah.
it's no big deal.
Yeah, I guess you could just mute both of them.
Or unmute both of them and then just hit them both when he comes back.
Right, that's what
No,
I
I'm good. Thanks. Yeah, I want money. If you find a shoebox full of hundreds, that'd be great while you're out there. And if so, why is there in my house? And I don't know about it. I am in a world of hurt.
I do feel you there.
I truly am. I think I'm going to... If you guys have an idea on what it is that I can do, being broke and being at 0, I don't know how I've managed this, other than played really, really poorly. Because I can't, okay. If I have no money, I can take a loan. If I take a loan, I need to be able to make income. Or I'm going to lose one of my buildings built. No, wait a minute. What am I saying? I'll have the money to pay. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I thought you were planning on just burning
no,
all of it.
No. Okay, I'm off. Oh, it's down there. Let's hold on to that. I'm going to go ahead and burn a Liverpool. 1, 2, 3 to get 30. Okay.
Man alive.
And then
Things I have access to are doing me no good.
15, but then...
Where's that? That's there. That's there.
Wow, I play bad.
That's there. Mother.
All right, so I will go ahead and burn Burnley. You know what? I don't see a reason why I wouldn't do that. I will go ahead and build. I'm sorry, I can't burn. Sorry, I'm used to burning cards. Hold on. I will play the cotton mill to be able to put that in Oldham. And that requires a coal, which here,
That's the closest.
hold on, is that
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3? It is. This is the closest. So on that
Merry
note,
Christmas,
Amanda
Amanda.
comes back. She gets 7 income, up to 29. And then I must get a iron, which is going to, I do have access to the port through here. So there, so that's going to be 2, 16, that makes 18. Give me 1 second. So 2 back. Here's 18 for yellow.
That's 17, amigo.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
And you only took
yeah,
two.
so
One
just
more.
shorted $1. All right. Yeah, that's it for me. And Green, did you unmute her?
Yes, I did.
All right, you're up.
I'm going to take a loan. I'm going to take a 30 loan.
All right, so 30 for Green. You are 1, 2, and 3. Okay.
And then I am going to build...
Oh, no, that's let's not sell me short now, Paul. I know what I'm doing. I'm just playing really poorly. I blame doing this. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it 100%.
I'm going to spend 15
to build 2 rail.
to build 2 rail. I'm going to build 1 right here.
You cannot.
Why not?
You are not. You have to build from industry, right?
Oh.
Or no, you can connect. Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Okay.
Or you can extend one of your existing rails, so you're
Okay.
fine. You're fine.
Whew. That's 2 coal.
Yep.
My other one is going to go...
So, like for instance, you could not build it here as an
Correct.
example.
Correct.
Okay.
So I'm going to go here.
All right, and that. Oh, you already paid the second coal for that.
Yeah, I paid
Okay,
both
cool.
coal.
All right.
And
Let
that's
him
both
hook-
my turns.
Let him hook up, and then we'll mute you mute both of y'all real quick.
Oh, I have to play something to do my railroad because I played the one for the loan. I have not played
Fair enough.
because I have
Hold
7
on.
cards.
Hold on.
Oh,
Mute them both.
Yeah.
sorry.
So
That was the
as
smartest
you were
thing.
saying, right,
Yes. Which card do I want? Well, since Oldham is now completely full up, thanks to somebody's prior turn.
All right,
Oh.
Andrew asked when the next playthrough is coming. Saturday, probably. We're probably not going to do anything. You know what? Amanda and I might actually do something 2-player this week. But other than that, Saturday might be Terraforming Mars, actually. And from there, I don't know. That's too far out to go any further. And then, obviously, we're going to start hammering out the Golden Elephant Award finalists as well, since we already started with an infamous traffic. So, cool. Thanks a lot, Dean. We appreciate that.
Reds.
And yeah, build and
16.
sell. I was thinking that I
I'm
didn't
bad at
have the
math.
money to be able to pay for my loan because I'm negative, but
16,
I forgot, obviously,
18.
I can.
22.
Wait, what?
Oh, no, totally,
I'm looking
Paul.
at the wrong
I'm just
color.
I was
busting
doing the
back.
same
You're
thing.
totally fine. Don't sweat it at all. All right, so what are we doing?
Organized, you're good.
We just fixed turn order?
We did turn order.
Okay, all right, cool.
Dealing
Deal,
cards?
income. I owe 3, so I will get 7 back. I'm just using it as an excuse, 100%, let me tell you.
My
Don't
income's
worry.
down to 9 now.
All right, purple's at 10, back from the grave, good job.
Thanks.
9 for green, 8 for red, and I paid my 3. All right, so green, you're up.
Okay. This actually worked out relatively well.
Possibly, Andrew. It might be something like Hammer of the Scots, or we don't know yet. I don't wanna pigeonhole us into something saying but we haven't done Age of Steam maps in like 3-4 weeks since we took 2 weeks off to finish the studio and everything here. So it's very well possible that we play a 2-player Age of Steam because we both can't
Wigan's
look bad.
full up, so I'm going to use
Bad,
Wigan.
right?
And then I'm going to pay 5 to use 2 of those. And I'm going to get rid of both of these ships.
All right.
Then I am going to play a ship. I'm going to pay
16.
16.
No, you cannot, sir. That's a level 1 ship, and that's canal only.
Mother trucker.
The only reason I knew that right off is because I'm looking at mine thinking, how do I build my $25 ships? Because those are the only ones you can build in rail.
Yep.
Well, that one stays.
Okay.
Because that was my
welcome back,
that
Graham.
was my first round
Cool.
of upgrading, which I guess
No, we still got
is that
probably
worth-
2 turns left for loans. So yeah, important. Remember, once those go away, you can no
No
longer
loans.
take loans.
Mhm.
Says the guy who's basically played the entire game broke.
So
I've
actually,
been a BDB.
the card. No, because I still can't do that.
What did you do with that card?
That card I upgraded these 2, so I'm just going to take that
8.
back, put 2 more iron back, and I'm going to put my 2 boats back.
Okay.
Sorry.
No worries.
I hate going back on turns, but
Appreciate y'all sticking this
Okay.
out. This has been a good time. It's late for a school
Yeah.
night
Burnley.
stream, so appreciate it. So that's 12. Nope,
I'm
that's
pulling
11.
it from the wrong pile.
There you go. All right. So that's going
That's
to
a
be.
coal. They're equidistant, so
Yep.
I'm going to pull from mine.
So you will get 7 income for green.
Yep. That's
35.
14 money for that. Then I'm going to play Wigan, and I'm going to ship it to the regular one because it's connected to multiple.
-3. 1, 2, 3.
So I get 2,
6 income
6 income.
to 41. Good. All right. That was green. Red, you're up.
So, turn order. It's important. I'm going to ship cotton.
Meat. It's what's for dinner.
Yeah. To
Not beef.
the foreign
Sorry, not meat.
Where from and to?
port. Here to foreign port.
Okay. Which is right there. All right. Oh,
Nice.
it goes down none. So 2 plus 4 is 6.
6 for red, please.
31.
Not bad.
All right.
Okay. That would be 10. I'm thinking that another coal mine is
Every
in order.
every time I end up 1 action short.
Yeah. Welcome to Brass.
Welcome to board
Well-
gaming.
Glory
Yeah.
to brass, right? Yeah, seriously. Well, at least the games we play. I mean, it's that type of real hard tension and frustration in the best way possible.
Which, yeah, is
that we
fantastic.
all, we all crave. We all thrive on this when it comes to just gaming in general, right?
I don't get to use my brain at my day job, so I really enjoy getting to
Well,
use
and
it
see,
in my
I can
free
relate.
time.
The problem is with me, I use it in both. So I'm like, my brain is like,
Oh, you sell it however you want.
you know what?
I have a knife.
Hold on,
if you wanna-
hold on,
a little
hold on.
stabby.
She won an infamous traffic last stream. So
No, I
easy
didn't win
now.
it. Ash
Go
gave
ahead.
it to
Did we
me.
do income?
Yes, we did.
You were
trust me.
probably doing,
No,
and then
I
didn't.
watched him grab it.
Okay.
And they would have, the peanut
have called
gallery
it,
would have
yeah.
chimed in.
Man.
So.
Just
Don't say anything.
Thanks, Troy.
Yeah.
Good looking out. I'd like to see Hammer of the Scots. Be interesting to see how you would film a block game. Carefully. We haven't figured that out.
Yeah, that's
So,
true.
yep,
How would
yep.
we do that? Literally, the only thing I can think of is we wouldn't be able to look at the chat. Both of us could have the webcams
We could have the cameras
and have
lower,
that,
you know,
have
and-
everything turned off, to where we couldn't see anything
Oh.
except like.
If you did it this way, I would say drag this window over to the right-hand
Yeah, to
side
where we
and then
can't see
block
it.
it off.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That way you
Yeah.
can't see the...
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's doable.
That may end up waiting until we get the new table.
Yeah.
For anything that's got to be hidden information like that. So we'll see. We'll play it by ear, though.
Well, since I'm really I'm very, very, very much a newbie when it comes to war games, we could maybe do it to where it's all open information and basically you're just kind of helping me with
It
everything.
would almost be like a tutorial.
Yeah.
Be more of a game teach and showing you how it plays as opposed to here we're trying to play to win.
Which I mean, that kind of happens in these when you really
Building
discuss
track.
like what your strategies
Oh,
are thinking.
oh,
and
yeah,
stuff,
it
'cause that
killed-
gives away
yeah.
what you're gonna do.
Totally does. Yep. And there, and that flips. Go ahead.
7.
All
for
right.
red, please.
To 38. Cool.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh,
So yeah, Todd.
nice.
So we have 4 cameras here. The 4th one's actually turned on, which is normally right up here from my tableau because you guys can see it here. So we didn't think it was necessary tonight. So we can figure out a way. It's just a matter of figuring it out and not rushing to figure it out.
Yeah.
Type
Take
thing.
your time and do it right.
Yeah, exactly. All
No,
right.
it's-
So I don't have enough money to do that. Okay. So first and foremost, Oldham is dead to me since it's booked. I will just get rid of Oldham, and I am actually going to ship Cotton, even though it's only 1, but it's worth it. We have access to the foreign port. Go down 2, 1, 2. So I get 1 plus 3 is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I
Back
am
in
in
the
the black. All right, so that's action 1. The second one, it's got to be either coal or iron. And iron, I'm looking around the board. Seriously, the only iron I see is that. Am I missing? Yeah, that's realistic, I'm saying.
You can build over.
I mean, that was a card I got dealt in the first.
Oh, I
hand,
can
and
build
was like,
over,
Me too.
can't I?
Nope. Yeah.
I can build over. I haven't built any iron.
We have to use up all
No,
this.
no, no,
iron.
no. I can build over my own, but I
Oh.
have none.
Oh.
So I can't. Yeah, if this were gone, I could build over any of y'all's. But that and $7 will get me an iron mine, or £7.
Quid
All right,
bucks.
so coal I could do though. And I do have enough there. There's no coal on the board, so y'all would suck it up quick, wouldn't you?
That is likely what would happen.
Or I would pay fine. No. Yep, we're gonna go ahead and do that. So can't do that. No. I used the wrong card, didn't I? Nope, I didn't.
You said Oldham was dead too.
Yeah, okay. So I thought, oh, there it is. Oh, no, I can't read. Burnley is not Bury. Just FYI, in case you guys were
You're
wondering.
kidding me.
Yeah, I
figure.
know, it's good to thunk it. Wow. Wherever I build this now, unless it's Stockport, which is a cotton mill, here, I'm feeding. I am just terrible at this game. So I will do it equally. I can't use the coal card because I'm not connected.
Yep.
So I can't build coal. Okay, let's plan for the future. That I need, that I need, that one. I will go ahead and develop.
So that's 5.
Yep, so there's 5. And we will get rid of that pile of ship. And the only other thing that makes sense to get me up to a new level is get rid of the iron and done.
Blurg. Okay.
Well, or I could save $3, huh?
Could
You know
save
what?
$3.
Yeah, let's put that back. I'll actually only do 1 and save $3. So just pay the 2. That works. It leaves me $7 to be able to put that out. That
There you
gets
go.
my ship up. I'm happy.
There you go.
We're good. All right. All right. Thanks for stopping in, Paul. Tell Gavin, congratulations on the successful campaign, fellas.
Yeah.
Well done. Seriously. And on a serious note, y'all have the patience of saints. Because I have no idea how you do it. Because
man.
the
The comment threads have been ridiculous.
it's horrible. So good on you. Keep it up.
Huh.
And yeah, looking forward to Sales to Steam as well. All right. So let's see. Kieran says, I really want to pull the trigger on Fields of Despair, but I realistically would only get to play it solitaire and with only the one scenario. Well, that's an easy fix, Kieran.
Move to
Move.
Denver.
Yeah, easy fix.
Join us.
Everybody else is doing it.
Right.
Okay.
Cool.
I am.
I'm a lost cause at this
8.
point, Graham.
Okay.
Don't even bother.
I'm gonna play. Wait. Yes. The Blackburn card
What?
and
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
place
Did you double play while you were talking?
This.
I
You
must have. I must have.
for.
I had to have 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, you should
5,
have 6.
And it's not out here that I'm missing, right?
Nope.
Yeah, I must have. All right.
Okay. So I'm gonna spend 8. Wait.
Hey.
8 there,
Okay.
Okay.
and then 1 here. Yes.
Yes.
Yep. Because
Okay.
there's none on the board, right?
So that's 11.
So that gets there.
4 of them, not
4.
3.
Oops, my
No
mistake.
worries. And none of them come up here because it's full.
Right.
Correct.
Okay. So there's that turn.
Yep.
Y'all are full of patience. Now, the money you paid, where'd you set it, Amanda? They didn't go in the
I
bank?
haven't put it in the bank
Okay.
yet because I'm just gonna add to it.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to.
I'm amazed at how little you two spent this turn.
Well, don't
So-
have much.
Sold cotton.
Easy. Yeah, I did too. When you sell cotton, you tend to not spend as much because that's half your actions.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
I'm
Just
gonna
give us a
spend
heads up,
5
okay?
to build this rail right here.
I didn't miss
Or
it, Paul.
1.
Okay.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
Yes.
He actually emailed us to let us know that. But
Okay. Oh, I didn't play a card.
it's a maybe. So
I'll do that one.
and after the fact.
Here. Okay, done.
Okay.
All right.
So that's it.
All right,
So new
so-
turn order.
It's going to be yellow, red,
Green,
and
then purple. Barely.
Yeah,
14 versus
yep.
16.
Yep, green then purple.
Nope.
Nope, green. There you go. Yep.
All right.
And there we go. All right, income,
Income.
and deal cards.
Yep.
Green 14, red 13. I got you, so you don't. Here.
Thanks.
So Ash, you got your income. All right, purple 10, and oh yeah, oh, it's beautiful.
Hey.
It's beautiful. All right, cool. All right, so I'm up. Okay.
What did I get here?
Things that I want to do.
Preston and garbage. Oh, so garbage and garbage. Awesome. Good to know.
Because I'm in last, I think people would do that. All right. Oops. 1, 2, 3, and then do that. And that would only get me 1, but it would be worth it. Golly, I'm tired of playing from behind. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna take a loan. Playing Stockport. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm gonna build a ship.
Wow.
In Liverpool.
Nice.
That's 25. There. So that immediately flips. That's 18 points eventually, but
You
1
get a buck.
income. So I only
Mhm.
lose 1.
Needed to use stuff to build it, yeah?
Oh, shoot. I didn't even see it.
So you
Good
pay
call.
another 3.
So here's 3 for the iron,
Good call. Yep.
and then there's a call off.
And
of
I have
this
room
mine.
at the port right there, obviously.
Yep.
Sorry. 3 goes up there. There. Good call. Thanks. Now it flips. Sorry. Getting that. So excited. Ship.
Yeah.
So, all right. Cool. Done.
Ouch. So, what I must do, I think.
Hey, Dylan, I'm not quite following exactly what you're saying there. Unpack that a little for me.
Yeah.
There's one more turn left in the draw pile, Graham.
Yeah.
He's saying have somebody that isn't playing, that all they're doing is fixing the camera or unplugging something or telling us,
Oh.
Yeah.
watching the chat.
That's
Well,
down
they
the
were
road.
certainly saying, and he says, like, especially for a block war game. Or
Yeah, we've talked about that.
Kind of have a
B-roll.
GM.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Moving the
And
camera around for
actually,
climbers.
we were this close to having me GM the game tonight, but one of our buddies, Dan, actually had to bail at the last second. Not last second, but earlier today, to let us know. So I was going to sit out and just teach and kind of run the game, which makes me look less bad when I play. But it just didn't work out that way. And sometimes we do that. I did that with Lisboa earlier, a couple months ago, I think. So
I need to play that some more. I'm real excited to get my copy.
I bet you a lot of people want to play that more. And
Yeah.
by more, they mean
At all.
any. Right?
Yeah, I'm very fortunate.
Yes.
Building the ironworks in Rockdale with my rail line, that'll be 12. I'm spending this other coal from Amanda's mine, so that'll
Thanks.
flip. You're welcome.
6
income.
income. To 35.
And this
Okay.
is going to get 4.
Oh,
which
we
is
have a
gonna
lot
go
of
straight
paid
to the marché.
interns. You're looking at all 4 of them,
Yeah.
actually. Unpaid interns.
Yeah, unpaid.
And Matt.
Yes, unpaid. And
I-
Matt, yeah.
I get paid in coffees.
Yep.
I
We all-
get paid in getting to play games like Lisboa before they're out.
I get paid in finally getting to play brass. 4,
Oh,
Comes
wow.
yours.
I am in a world.
6, 7, 8,
of
9,
hurt.
10. So I'll take 10. That'll flip.
Have you ever seen this happen
3.
before?
1, 2, 3.
What?
And that's my turn.
So this is the last time you had a chance to take loans. I have $10.
Is this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oops.
Yep.
Whoops.
Well
Yeah.
then.
Oh well. So much for that.
I should have taken 2 loans.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to play coal.
Oh, that's ugly.
I'm going to build here in Blackburn. So that's 4 coal there, please, Ash.
And you need to spend an iron to do it, so it'll be 2 more.
So there's 8, and then 2 more. And then
Oh man, I'm hurt.
I am going to spend 15. I'm going to take that
Well, you're
5
gonna
back.
do what I wanted to do. I'm gonna hit you.
Is this going to be worth it? It's going to be risky.
I may finish with negative points. I'm kidding. Marginally. Wow.
One more there.
Appreciate that, Anthony. I thought it went really well as well. Yep, for sure. You're done?
Yep.
Okay, you didn't. Okay.
I was trying to figure out what you were talking about.
I'm gonna
You're about to
spend
see.
just a card. 15 money.
Nice.
Oh, that's not a bad play.
Whoa,
Careful there, killer.
it's not attached to me.
All right.
Okay, so that was 1.
Watch your arm on your mic. Yeah, because that's worth 6 points right there. Yep.
Yeah, nice points grab.
Pretty much. That's how it has been tonight. Yeah, that's fair. Yep. Thanks, Ryan. Glory to Rome, fellas. But hey, you're here watching. We appreciate it. Well, they do. No, seriously.
Okay, so then for my second
Hope you can make it, Ryan. That'd be cool.
action,
So Ryan Courtney, he's the designer of the upcoming Pipeline game.
Nice. That's
So-
awesome.
Oh.
Hoping that his game will make it, even if he can't make it to Heavy Con.
Oh, well, you should make it.
But it's airfare,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. I just have to drive.
Could be worse. Could
It's just
be coming from Yaroon. He is a full-time student too, so there's that.
That's tough.
But I mean, it could be Yaroon who's flying over from the Netherlands, so there's that. Yep, that's all right. Hey, that's how they show their love. It's all good,
All right,
Anthony.
I'm gonna take 3 loans.
Probably the right
to make
play.
sure.
All right, so yep, one.
One.
Nope, top of the row.
1,
Yep,
2,
yep.
3.
There you go.
Yep.
Cool. All right, that's it. Income.
It'll be red first.
Red's
Red's
first.
first. Then
Purple.
purple.
I spent 27.
And I spent 25.
Okay, so I'm last. Nope. Hold on. Purple's red's first.
Wow, I'm bad with colors. Numbers and everything.
Hold on. Red, purple, green, yellow. There you go. Well done. All right. All right, that's it. No more
All right,
loans.
income.
This green track, was this green track built here?
No, he built it.
I
Theirs,
built
and
there,
then that.
and then this is going
Okay.
to.
Yeah. All right, cool. All right, good.
Income.
Yeah, I'll pay my buck.
Is
Oh,
that-
sorry. All right. Red and green get 14. Purple
we get-
gets 9.
Can we get some ones over there?
Yeah. So there's your 14, and I'll give my 14, and I'll pass you
Thanks.
a stack of ones. 14.
I've never seen anyone play this poorly. That's impressive. Anything worth doing is worth doing. Be the
Well,
best.
sure.
Be the best.
Thanks.
All right.
I mean, the live streams are, but you know, the play is so bad it's the best. It's bad, right? All right, Red, you're up. Ash.
Yep.
Oh, wait.
You get a start.
Yikes. So,
If y'all are enjoying it, don't forget to subscribe. We definitely appreciate it.
Like, comment, subscribe, all those
Yep.
things.
oh yeah, I guess you have that whole litany memorized by now, right?
More or less, yeah.
So I'm going to build a cotton mill for 14. I'm just sticking in Bury, it's fine. That's coal off the mine. And then I'm going to ship cotton.
All right, and to the international.
That's right. I'm going to chance it. So let's see what
All
I
right. Hopefully, for his sake. 3. Nope. Sorry, doesn't flip.
get. Oh man.
All right,
That stinks.
that's that. And purple, you're up.
That is unfortunate.
That
For
is
everyone, build ports.
Yep.
All right.
Ouch.
Yeah, actually.
Ouch is right.
Okay. I'm
At least you have positive income.
I do.
So there's that.
I'm gonna build a cotton mill
Well, it is when you play it as poorly as I do, Paul.
in right here. Get this coal, so that flips. So Adrian gets 6
more
income.
You saw there was nowhere to sell it, right? Oh,
Yep.
how about that?
So then I will sell.
Yep. Flipping both. Nice.
For
Real
7
nice
for
move.
purple, 735.
And then so that to sell, I needed to play
A card.
this card.
Green, you're up.
All right. I am going to play Bolton to do a
Thanks, Dean. Always
Develop.
appreciated.
so that's going to be 2 iron off the board. So that's going to be 5 money.
Yep.
And I'm going to do
Okay.
that.
And
then
play
I'm
a
gonna
card
play-
for it.
I
Wait,
did. I
oh,
played
that
Bolton.
was the first one? All
Yeah.
right, cool.
And then I'm going to play an anchor and
A port?
7 money. And hey guys, I heard you need to ship things
Yep.
to places and
Yep.
stuff. Actually,
6 and 1 half dozen the other.
Yeah.
well, so there it would get me 1 point on my rail here.
Oh,
it's gonna
fair
give
point.
me 2
Fair
on both
point.
of these
Yep,
ones.
yep.
Good call.
Good call.
And that's my turn.
All right, so I have $9 to work with, and I cannot take a loan. So 5, I cannot build rail, so I have to build in locations.
What did I do? Oh, I had to. That's right. I had to do that.
So I can do that. Okay.
Oops.
All right. So I'll play Imbury, and I will build a coal mine. That cost me just 7 cheese,
Okay.
3 coal. Does not go out of play. I at the beginning of the teaching, I did mention that it could be that the 6th action is passing. Because can't take a loan, can't afford to develop, because iron's at 3, I have $2. I cannot sell cotton, I have none out there.
Wow.
I cannot build, I pass. Done.
Wow.
All right, so turn order. I'm first. It looks like 12. That's going to be greens next. And I think y'all are tied, so
We
red
are.
and purple stay.
Okay.
All right, get your income. I owe $1. I'm down to 1. 16 for green, 14 for red, and purple already got her 12. Going first is terrible in this case because I wanted you guys to be able to use my coal.
Yep.
There's just 5 more singles over there. For you,
Thanks.
Ash.
1, 2, 3 actions. Veve, Jamil.
Wait a tick.
Cannot do anything again. So I will pass.
What's wrong?
I've got an extra card.
And I will pass. Done. Green.
Ouch.
This is, what not to do. This is what we're trying to show you.
Yeah. Oof.
I feel
Does
like you
Amanda
covered.
still have an unflipped port?
I
She
did.
did.
Yeah,
She
she
did.
spent it.
That's
yeah.
what he was talking about.
Let's see.
I gambled. I lost. It happens.
When are we getting down to brass tacks? I'm paying it every turn right here in income.
I like clever.
Hey, Rob. Welcome.
Sleepyhead.
Yep. All right, cool. Hey, we actually may take the video down until tomorrow night to be able to edit out all the technical stuff on the
Yeah.
front end. So it may not be visible until tomorrow, so just heads up, okay?
I don't think that would be a good idea because
Rock
you were in the
down.
middle of teaching each time. You'd
Well,
never
you can't
started
cut
over.
It? You can't cut it in the
Not
middle?
without it. You have to save each time.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it
Yeah.
takes
you know
like
what?
a
Never
day.
mind. Just give it a few hours after it's done so it can render per YouTube. It has to do it. You're talking a handful of hours of 1080p 60, so it takes a little time. And then you'll be able to go back. Just be patient during the technical gaps
8
during
for
teach. Teach was pretty smooth, though, I
Oh.
thought, overall.
Yeah.
3.
Especially considering you
Iron.
kept getting interrupted.
Okay.
Well, and the fact that the
And
major
then I get 4 coal there, please.
Yep.
major delay, we edited out ourselves during.
Oh, yeah, because it paused it. Yeah, that's true. I would recommend taking from yellow, who's not going to win. Just saying. All right.
So you're done?
Yes.
So
Okay.
okay, now that we're further along, for those that haven't played it, is it totally making sense, and you're seeing not to do, and what to do with the others?
Yeah.
Hold on a second, Ash. That. What did I do for my first turn?
You say technical stuff.
I don't know.
We
I
think
say
that was my
table
first
dancing.
turn.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
How many
haven't done a
cards
second
do you
action.
have?
I've got 5.
Okay.
And I never did a second action.
Okay.
So I've got one more action, which is then going
How
to
much
be.
did that cost you to build it?
It cost me 8 and then 3 for the
There
iron.
you go. Yep. There you go.
Then I'm going to trash that card
Appreciate that, Paul. Thank you.
and 8 more money. So 10.
Oh, hey,
2
it's
back.
Rob. Hey, Rob.
And I'm going to upgrade 1, 2.
Develop.
Develop.
No worries.
1, 2.
All right, Red, you're up.
All right.
You ready?
No, I think you're.
Oh, and I use those for my. So there is no iron. So now people can build
You can overbuild iron mines.
Yeah.
Which that'd be awesome. If I had money, I would so be all over that. And iron costs 5 apiece right now.
Okay. How does overbuilding work? I think we're going to cover every single rule in here. So you just
Except
pay your
for
cost and you
Birkenhead.
build over it?
Which I would if I had $25. I could use.
I know
that,
you would.
but that won't happen. Say again now.
So how does overbuilding work? You just build on top
normal
and pay
rules.
the cost? Okay.
Normal rules.
So
It's
here-
as if it were an empty space.
Gotcha. Here's Manchester. Sorry, Amanda.
No, it's okay.
Right
No. Yeah. Actually, no. Here's Preston. Oh.
No one saw a thing. Don't worry about it. We're fine.
Here's Preston. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you.
Hold
at all.
on. That goes out of the game.
Yeah.
Get that out. Now, you need. Oh,
Cole,
yeah.
one. Sorry.
Whoa. All right. So you
that's
owe
9.
9, and you get 5 iron.
But you immediately go to the market.
Yep. One too many. All right. So you're gonna get 8, 14,
16.
16.
Nice.
Don't mind if I do.
And that immediately flips
Thank you.
for 2 income for red.
Yeah. Thank
There.
you.
All right.
So it sucks to lose the 5 points there, but at least it does, well, I mean, it really only affects one of my road.
And
Paul, lesson learned for newbies. Expand, expand, expand.
Mhm.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Graham.
That was your
Appreciate
2. Was that your 2?
that was just the
Oh,
first
okay.
action.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it had to be a higher level, I should say, for all the irons gone. And the one that he built over was a higher, or he built over a 3 over a 2.
Right.
So yeah, that's
Okay.
yeah, that's the rule, but suppose I should have explained that. Sorry.
So
No,
now
no,
that's
I mean, it-
out of the game,
Yeah.
right? It doesn't, I
Ah.
can't rebuild.
Well, you've built it.
Okay.
It just got demolished. It's not going to come back.
progress.
I mean, I
Chap.
figured as much.
Yeah.
So then what's going to happen next is to rail.
So for 15, okay. Close.
I'm trying, man.
Done.
Okay. I'm going to play Liverpool and place a port for 7.
A 5 and 5 ones.
There's
Or that,
3 and 4.
or that. That'll work too.
So that
Yep.
for 7. And then
Actually, that's a good option.
play this and 5 to develop those 2. I'm done.
You paid 5 where?
Here instead of here.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. Wow. Get your income. Well, yeah. Turn order. I will perpetually be first.
Yeah. I'm at
So-
19.
Purple second.
Red's last, I assume,
Yeah.
for all that money I spent.
All right. Get your income. So green is 16, red is 15, purple is 12, and I paid my 1. Y'all are killing me by not taking that coal. I don't think
tried.
I don't think it would have mattered, but I will.
It had given you luck.
Done.
Yeah.
Purple.
Shit.
Sorry, man.
No, it's no big deal. See, and this is how you lose gracefully. No need to whining about it. Seriously, that makes it fun. No fun for y'all. No
Well.
fun for them. Nah, no big deal.
No.
I just want y'all to hurry up so I can take a piss. That's all. Actually, I'm out.
Yeah.
Mute me.
I'm about to take it from you, so. Okay. So I'm going to build a ship in Birkenhead for 25.
Nice.
So with 2 more for this, and then his coal, because
Yeah,
it was
okay.
closest.
Yeah.
So now he gets
7.
7.
Back in the game for one more turn.
So does this immediately flip? I don't understand how this
ships
works.
immediately flip.
Okay. So then I get
1.
I'll get 18 points eventually, but right now it's just 1.
Correct.
Okay. So that was my 1 action.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Let's see.
unfortunate for me.
Is it raining outside or is that fan hitting
I
something?
think it's a fan.
Okay.
It sounds just attached
Yeah, it's just a
to
fan.
fan-like to be.
Little fanny. Fanish. Okay. Then you flipped.
A lot cooler out there.
Then I'm gonna use
Yeah.
this
Funny.
Go figure.
That.
and build 1 rail. Here.
Gosh. 2 for 2.
Wow.
Done.
Well done.
You flipped. So you went up. Here.
I have income to do nothing. I'm so excited.
All right, so you're all done. I'm going to build.
Oh, did I do that wrong?
Do what wrong?
Oh, everybody's freaking out about Birkenhead. That's not right, apparently.
Needs to be connected for coal.
No,
I thought that's the virtual connection.
So here we go. Let's go through this again. Okay. Birkenhead. You cannot build here until the rail period. It is. There's a virtual link between Birkenhead and Liverpool. This acts like a constructed rail link only for connectivity purposes when using the industry card to build industry.
I did. That's what I did.
No. Where?
Right there.
Okay. So, hold on. So she used
Here, I'll just take my card back.
So she used this to build in Birkenhead, which is correct. It can be used by any player. You can never use this link to move coal, sell cotton, or score
To move
points.
coal. So she can't build it because the ship costs coal. She can't use it to move coal.
That's it. That's why.
Okay. Well, then I'll
See?
just use another ship. I mean, that's not a big deal.
Is there another
Is
place?
there another ship?
Up here, but
That's it.
unless you have the town, you can't.
I did, actually.
You have barrow and furnace?
Yeah, I used it to burn, so I'll just put a different card.
okay. So she uses that one,
Builds it
Burrow
up
and Furnace,
here.
and builds it up there.
All
and
of
then,
the same things happen as
And-
before.
And
good.
yeah.
Yep.
Does that okay? So then I should have another card
These
left.
have to be.
And one of these got spent, right?
It are.
I should have another card.
Yeah. So you ended up not
Matt,
playing your ship,
ship.
card wherever it is.
Yeah.
I saw it. You grab it, Edward.
All right. No big deal. Not the end of the world. That's all right.
Oh, it's right here. It blends
Oh,
in
okay.
nicely.
Yeah, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. All right. Cool.
Okay.
There we go.
So now that's squared away
Sorry.
and actually follows the rules. Awesome.
And that's the thing. Now, if these had been built, you would have been able to use the very rare edge case of the virtual link that no one ever uses.
Which I just still don't. I guess maybe if you had somehow ended up with things built here that didn't have. I don't see how that would ever come into play.
It very rarely does. Go ahead, take your turn.
It's if she was in Liverpool and it was your tracks connecting Birkenhead. Because your tracks
There you go.
can transport the coal.
Yeah. So if I had been like I was building up here to build that, if
Right.
I'd been doing it down there, she could have jumped on. Okay.
Right.
Like she did there.
Right. very, very much like, actually, yeah.
Oh no, I know you weren't. I used the term freaking out incorrectly.
No,
so.
we appreciate it, John. Good catch.
So I'm going to
Yep.
do Lancaster to build that. And Lancaster uses one of my coal. And then I'm going to use, at this point, I don't believe, oh, it does matter. It does. I'm not going to be building a ship any longer, so I'll use that to ship domestic. So
There
I
you go,
got
7.
7 on income.
To 54. Done?
I almost did that Lancaster pair move.
Virtual link equals virtually useless. Yes.
Yeah. Good one, John.
I can see
Awesome.
why that is going to be going away.
Yeah, it's
Such an
the
edge
only
case.
change is that in the level 1 cotton mills go from I thought they were 5 income. I thought they changed to 5. Maybe it's 5 victory points as opposed to 3.
Maybe.
Maybe that's what it was, but I think it's 5 victory points. They're up in that. That's the only difference. Those are the only 2 differences in the game.
Coal mine in Rockdale.
All right, and it gets iron.
I needed to
cost an
spend
extra
14. I
You
noticed
did.
I had no money
You're
here. Oh, I even had it stacked up.
So you spent one of these?
No, you did.
Well, he was saying he needed to spend more.
No,
You
I
took
I never
cash.
spent for the building itself.
Gotcha.
I took from here.
So you're paying the 3 for this.
Yep. Thank you. There's that. And now for tracks. 1. I'm going to build another.
What's wrong?
Yeah,
What
because
did I do
that's
wrong?
not joined. You're good. Yep, you're good.
And the other will be
What to do? Oh, you sneaky.
Oh, you. They're asking about with the new ship location. She uses the Green's coal, not mine. Because you did it up there. That would be closer than mine. Yep, good call. So
Bummer.
was it? It was this one, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I go back 7 income, which no harm, no foul. 7. I go back to
And
9.
Adrian goes up 6.
And
6.
Adrian goes up 6 to 60. Cool. Good catch. There you go. Good.
and I have 2 more track builds. And that was for my track.
Okay.
Don't sweat it. It's no big deal.
Edward stays first.
Yep.
I'm last.
All right. So now you guys,
So,
we
we
really,
flop.
we really are going to see most everything. So at this point, I owe 1 quid. I have no money, so I have to lose one of my industry for half. It's my choice, right?
Right.
Mhm.
So if that's the case, then that'll go away, and I'll get half rounded down.
Of course,
$3.
because the game hates you.
Well, I don't lose points this way.
Yeah.
Well, so
Yeah.
points wise, you're kind of middle of the road there.
Well, I'm not going to be. Doesn't matter.
Well, but if you took off of there, that's got 1 coal on it, which would likely get spent. It'd flip, you'd go up more in income, and then it'd be points.
No, it's gonna
Yeah, it's
be-
only 2 points, whereas these are 5, 9, and 5.
Okay.
So no,
Okay.
I've already thought of that. All right. So everyone got your income?
Yep.
No,
Oh.
I did not.
20 for green,
You had even said it.
12 for purple, 15 for red. I already took care of mine. I'm first and done.
Green?
All right.
Yeah. So I think. Oh. Is it going to be worth it to benefit Ash?
I don't think I'll end in 5th. I think I'll just end in 4th. I think because of that, but I don't know. We'll see. Oh no, you all got a lot of points out there. Oh, that has not shipped yet. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to
Oh, it hasn't?
build.
No, remember you couldn't sell it because
Whoops.
there's no demand?
Whoops. I know what I'm going to do.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Do that first.
What could I do that's going to actually give me points?
Make it good, because this is all she wrote.
Yeah. So I think it's going to help Ash, which. Well, no, because that would take both actions. That's not worth it. I'm going to play Liverpool to build track. Dude, this is still going to help Ash.
Oh, we need to clear
Yep,
this.
just stack those out of the way. There you go.
So I'm going to drop 15 to build 2 track.
And that's going to be 2 coal there.
Yep, so that flips for Ash.
6 income for
Thank you.
red. 49. Okay.
That just goes there, there. I'll go there. And then for my last action, I can't take loans. I can't do much of anything super useful. I guess what I can do. Nope. What was that one? Liverpool?
Yep.
And that's there. I don't think it makes sense to build a port either.
Could, in fact. I think people could make use of it.
Well, but I think they take Amanda's. Because there's no unflipped. There's 1 unflipped.
But again, she would probably choose a man, or who?
Ash would probably
Yeah,
choose
Ash would
Amanda.
probably.
because I'm not very
And they're
far
saying
ahead.
build rails if you don't have anything
Yep,
else
and
to
so
do.
that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop 15 more
And 2 extra for the coal.
and 2 extra for the coal. And let's see, we'll go here and we'll go, we'll go here.
If I can make a suggestion? Nope.
No?
Yeah.
Oh, I hadn't even seen that one.
There you go.
Well, no, so that gets you 2 for that, right?
Right, and 4 for that, or 4 total.
So here gets me 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4,
fair,
5.
fair enough. Fair enough. Well put.
Now, instead of going 2 there,
There
There
you
you
go.
agree with
Yep. All right.
just to
Purple,
maximize
you're up.
points.
Oh, they're saying the yellow coal would have flipped last turn. Well, if that's the case here, I mean, it's not going to affect anything. They're saying it would have gotten used. I don't think it's a really big deal.
I don't think so either.
7, 16. So I put that out. I would have gotten 3 income.
Oh,
Why are you taking my money?
Which,
Could
we
you have
took-
done anything with it?
Well, hold on. I would have gotten 3 more. So a total of 6. But no, I'm a buck short. So.
Wow.
oh, well, 3 was what you got from selling the.
Right.
Selling
which
the mine.
so it
Which
goes
you didn't
back.
have to. The 3 left, and 3
So
was your
it's
income.
3. Yeah. So I
still
stayed at
couldn't
3.
have done anything.
No, I couldn't have done anything, but
Yeah.
and it's 2 more points.
Yeah.
What? All right. Cool. Good. All right.
Alright,
No harm, no foul. So
Yeah.
Amanda, finish up.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do. So I'm just going to build rail. So 15.
Nope.
Damn it. Well, does it really matter right now?
No, but principle. Trying to play it
Okay.
right.
So
Is that
4.
4?
Yep.
So I will go
Yeah. That's what I'm going to do.
here.
You can build there. Yep. Because you're connected
Yeah,
here.
I think so.
and then this one would be 3, which I think is the next most on the
Yep.
board.
All right.
And the second turn you're passing, right? Because you have no
I
money.
have a dollar.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to ship my cotton.
$1.
Thanks, y'all. So, to here.
Woohoo!
So
All right.
3 for Amanda's income,
3 and
4
4
for red,
you.
please.
4. Okay.
And for my last one, I'm going to build a coal mine. It doesn't
Get you
really matter.
money.
It's going to go there.
Which the 4 immediately go and fill this up. I'll do that.
And you
Real quick.
spend another 3 for the iron.
Thank you. Good call.
There, and you will have gotten $6 back for selling your coal.
Yep.
That flips, and that becomes 6 income there to 59.
Thanks. I don't know that we'll need it, but yeah.
Probably not.
Good call.
All right, so now turn order. I don't think it really matters. Game ends at the end of the rail period. The player with the highest points wins. Boom.
Okay.
All right, cool. So let's just clear the money off. And I'll go ahead and get my stuff out of the way since there's just not a lot of it. So we got 4 and 6 is 10.
Thanks, Rob. I haven't met you yet, though, so this doesn't really count. I mean,
There, and then
I
for me,
appreciate it.
18, 20, 34, 39,
I told him in Slack that
So you're right,
whenever
guys.
meet him in person, he has to say
76. And done.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Now you guys turn in for $10, a point per $10. So
Nice.
2 for red.
Well,
Yes, please.
How much did you make last turn? Did you make enough?
We don't get income.
No. Whenever you gave him money earlier or something?
No, this
I was
this
giving
is
him
right.
just restocking the
Gotcha,
singles
okay.
over
There
there.
you go.
It
So
probably
we-
doesn't matter, but I noticed they were low.
So
Okay.
final scoring, 2 points. Mine is Cow's opinion. All right, done. All right, keep your extra money aside though.
Okay. Tiebreaker.
Yep, just in case. All right, so who's in last? Purple, go for it.
Okay.
Rails first.
Okay. Start here. So that's 1, 2.
Yep.
Mhm.
And move your hand so folks at home can see. So 2.
3, 4.
Yep.
5,
6.
6.
Yep, there you go. You got it.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Mhm.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Yep.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
26 and 5 is 31. and 5 is 36. So let's go ahead and peg that for Amanda. 36, 55.
Yep.
Okay, now go ahead and actually, nope, can't take them off. But Amanda, go ahead. Yep.
Okay. So 18,
Yep.
Yeah.
There were so many.
And 20,
20, 9,
32,
36, 37, 38,
43,
43.
Nice.
98. So close. All right.
Red.
All right.
Okay.
Roll hole.
2.
Pull
3,
pull
4.
the track when
Oh,
you
thanks.
do
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 27, 28, 29, 30, 35, 40. Is that all the red track?
it. It looks
looks
like
right
it.
to me.
Okay.
So
So-
40 in track, so you're looking at 69,
Okay.
dude.
All right, so 7, 10, 18,
23,
23, 25,
30,
30,
36,
36.
40.
Yep.
109.
All right.
You're about where I lived in income world. All right, green.
Moment of truth. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 17, 22, yeah, 27, 31, 35, 40, 46.
46 is 80. I like your chances.
Yep.
Yep. 9,
17.
17, 20, 27, 28, 29, 38, 40.
120.
Wow. Nice.
All right, so there we go. So Adrian finally figures out how to win on a stream at 120.
Nice.
Ash at 109. Amanda at a respectable 98. And thanks for playing for me. All right, so yeah. So that's the ball game. All right, give us a minute here.
Mhm.
Get the chat up.
Yep.
There we go. All right, cool. Oh, very nice, Rob. All right, so this is Ash. This is your first time playing it in real life as opposed to the app.
And honestly, my plays of the app were, I don't think I played it all the way through on the app just because the
Okay.
learning was not there.
Adrian, it's your first game
First time,
period.
period.
And Amanda, it's your first time in forever.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And it's my first time in about 18 months at the earliest, probably closer to 2
It
years.
was episode 11, so
Yeah,
whatever that
yeah.
was.
If you guys are interested in our review, I would say go check that out.
Doesn't sound very good.
All right, so
It
thoughts.
sounded great for the.
Exactly,
Stuff
for
you
the
had-
time.
So thoughts on the
Oh
game?
wow!
Yeah.
Yeah! Wow! I loved it. I gotta log it when we're done here. Thoroughly loved pretty much everything about it. You know, like I mentioned at one point in the stream when you're explaining the rules, I was like, okay, this all makes sense. Nothing seems too complicated. You get a couple turns in, people start blocking, things are going on, and it's just like, oh man, how am I gonna make these
Yep.
cards do what I want to do?
Right.
You know, and it's just back and forth and tight.
I love how much of the game is reacting to the market. And, you know, players build cotton mills, you should build a port. People spend all the iron, you need to build the ironworks. And I love how much of the game is partly just the fun of squeezing that lemonade out of the cards in your hand, but also reacting to the market and reading the board, which is very legible, instantly legible for me.
And anticipating
And
other
anticipating
players'
what's
moves.
coming next.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's what I would love to do in the next game is be able to see past here, past my
Yeah.
own board,
Yeah.
and see what everybody else is doing and be one step ahead.
Right.
Instead of one step behind or just in time with the market.
Cool.
Yeah, it's very reactionary, I feel. Like,
Or you can drive.
yeah, but
And force people to be reactionary. You can be leading from the front. I think.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Probably. But this distant market,
Yeah.
that I don't feel like this needs to be involved at all. Because you do it like maybe once, and then it's tanked, and you just use the ports. You know, that's the way I feel anyway. But
Well, unless you send, like, you know, for what I did early, drop something and ship off to this port, right? I mean, I can see it being...
maybe
First of
we
all, I
just
was amazed at how quick it goes away.
maybe we
Now,
just got unlucky with the drops.
Sure, but again, you don't know. Maybe ships get lost at sea. You don't
Sure.
know what the weather
Well,
is.
yeah.
You don't know what the demand. Maybe things have changed over in India,
Yeah.
etc. So thematically, I understand it, but it does impart a fair number or a fair amount of randomness there. But again, build ports.
Exactly,
like
and
it,
that's
right?
that's what I was saying. Is
Yeah.
you just
Yeah.
you just build ports to
Right.
completely circumvent it.
Yep.
And my understanding of the theme and the time period was the cotton markets were actually pretty volatile.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, then
That
there
makes
you go.
sense
That
then.
makes total sense.
Yep.
I'm curious in other plays, like in this one, iron was constantly up and down. Coal, we never really got into coal over here. There was a little bit there at the end. But for the most part, coal markets almost never got touched. So I'm curious in a different play if maybe iron would be sitting high and coal's bouncing up and down.
Sure. Right.
You know how some of those things kind of play off each other.
So, want to play it more?
Oh,
Absolutely.
It's
Positively.
not even a question.
I mean, there's a reason it's rated as well. I mean, I'm pretty sure, I haven't looked, but I think both Tony and I rated it a 6. It may have been a 5 on our 1 to 6 scale. So there's a reason.
Yeah.
It is.
I mean, it's still, what, a top 40 game on BGG?
It should be. If it's not, shame on gamers
Yeah.
everywhere. Now, it's been hard to get. That's about to change. So there's that. Anything else for y'all?
I don't think so. It was very enjoyable. I remember not really caring for this.
But that was so
That
long
was
ago.
so long ago, and I've grown so much as a gamer that and don't be afraid of loans,
Yeah.
because that wasn't a problem at all.
Nope.
Yeah.
I just totally misplayed it, but moving on about me. All right, so let's see. Paul says additional plays lead to
Yeah.
more blocking,
I can
shutting
see
down
that.
opponents. Yeah. Because again, like what Ash said, you're not playing here
Yep.
in front of you, you're playing everybody else.
And I feel like with the second play, you could progress to that.
Maybe. I mean, with repeated play, I
Yeah.
would say that.
Yeah, second
How's that?
play, I might
Yeah.
start looking for that a little bit more. I'm still going to be worried about, like, I have my hand, what am I doing
third or
with this?
fourth.
That's where I could see that really
Yeah.
coming into play.
Cool. All right. So, thanks everybody that stuck it out through the technical gaffes. We appreciate it. Eventually, that'll stop happening, we promise. If you liked it, like it, subscribe. We definitely would appreciate it. So, last stream, we were at 143 on this thing. We're at 147. That's our patrons for Patreon, those that want to support the show, both the live streams, the YouTube stuff, as well as our podcast. Check it out, heavycardboard.com. If you want to support the Patreon, we certainly would encourage that and appreciate it. Patreon.com/heavycardboard. And I forgot to do this last time. Adrian hosts a podcast here in town as well, Mile High Game Guys podcast, so check that out.
Yep.
And what's the address?
MileHighGameGuys.com. I just actually kind of redid the website today, so it looks better than it did. So feel free to
Awesome.
go check that out.
There you go. So thanks to y'all for being willing to do this. You know, it is 10:30 on a
Yeah.
school night.
As always,
And-
thanks for having. Sorry, I didn't.
No, you're fine. I was going to say thanks to y'all for sticking it out and watching it. So thank you very, very much. All right, so there you go. Brad says both Tony and I gave it a 6. It's
Rightly
a 10.
so.
It's a 10
Yeah.
for me
Yeah.
on BGG scale. So
Yeah.
cool. So
All right.
thanks
Yeah,
a lot.
Thanks for having me again.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, y'all. And we'll see y'all hopefully later on this week. It won't be later than Saturday, maybe before. Keep an eye on social media. We'll let y'all know that. So have a good night,
Good
y'all.
night.
Bye.